Vamsi?
Yeah. I'm in the washroom, right?
Okay. Let's actually start this episode.
They
No,
keep
wait,
asking me, what are you doing?
That's
Vamsi's
okay.
taking a shot in the bathroom right now.
That is totally fine.
Okay.
So the thing is, have you noticed that like the the thoughts on social media are looking like more and more younger as the
Yeah,
days
I
go
know
by?
that. Like, I know that. Look, I'm gonna start getting too old, and I know that's happening with the internet.
Yeah.
Okay, we
And
have
it's
like a
just like
different section of the internet, and oh, dude, you know there are actual like pedophiles with like big ass followings on TikTok. Like, they didn't do pedo shit on TikTok, but they are pedophiles, and they're young. Like they're like 20s, right? Uh,
oh,
yeah, and they have like 22 million follower
maybe they
level.
just didn't grow up, dude. Like they are not emotionally grown
No,
up yet.
but like, bro, they started this like this year
20
or
million of
last
them.
year.
Yeah, so they're probably still like emotionally kids,
But no,
early
man, you
20s and
can't go. You can't go fuck kids, man. Like,
I mean anything below 14 is unacceptable. But I don't know. I think I think until you're like
14.
22, I'll excuse you for, you know,
I will say like 17 is cool, I
60,
guess.
60. Let's go 60.
No, dude.
Because until you're like 21.
Hey,
No,
After
cause look,
21,
given your whole like maybe they're a kid thing, right?
yeah,
Like.
emotionally they're still kids, probably.
No, dude, I like that bullshit. Like, I can't, like, that feels like normalizing
That's
pedophilia. Like, look, it's you have to shit on pedophiles, you see. Like, that is why you must, like, it's fine to talk about pedophiles, but you must shit on them. You can't be like, no, pedophilia is kind of cool. Occasionally it's fine. No. Like,
You gotta be a devil's advocate once in a while. you can't have everyone shitting on
we miss
pedophiles.
you, Black.
Hey, keep Black out of this. He has grown past it.
Yeah. Hey, Vamsi,
yeah.
what are
He,
your...
he graduated yesterday, so now he has graduated out of that.
Okay.
He is no longer a college student.
Yeah. now,
Still a pedophile, though.
now he's chill.
Yeah. Now to move on to the grannies.
Sure.
Yeah, he's into gyms. Mumsy, what are you, man? What are you? Oh no, Mumsy the fucking weeb. Like,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, anyone who looks like an anime girl is Vamsi's thing.
yeah.
The closer they look like anime girls, the more turned on Vamsi is.
No, I'm not. I deny that. We doesn't mean to be turned on by like anime characters.
I'm sure Mumsy secretly wants like an anime body pillow, right?
I'm sure Vamsi already has one.
Fuck you.
Vamsi keeps it under his bed, takes it out every night.
There's a secret stash.
Like
I
he
don't know
folds,
actually, but yeah.
he folds the pillow cover separately, so mom doesn't find it, and then every night he locks his room, puts on the pillow cover and goes to sleep. Tell the truth, Vamsi. How many of them do you have?
Silence speaks volumes.
I have hacked it. I have hacked into your webcam, Vamsi. I have hacked into your webcam, Vamsi. You can't lie to me.
Now you know
Someone
what
tell me what
broadcast listener window is.
No, but to be like completely like serious,
My
the
butt was
whole.
right on the camera.
What do you think is the limit? Like, where do you call them like pedophile? Do you draw the line at 18 or?
Let's just listen to what the law says. I say 18. 18
Yeah, see,
sounds-
the law everywhere says 18, and I agree with it. Like, I think it should be older. I think it should be like 21.
Yeah, I genuinely do think like 25, because like 25 is apparently when your brain actually develops.
Yeah, so a lot more people would be a lot less fucked up. So it's like
Yeah.
20, 21, 22. Okay.
Exactly, right? Like,
But then, at what point do you say like what amount of age gap do you say that's weird?
no, that can be.
Do we get to say just by the age? Like, what is the? age
Wait,
like
does
this?
that half your age plus
Yeah,
something, right?
yeah.
15.
The
not
whole
15.
equation that
Yeah.
Adrian keeps going by.
Yeah.
Was it half your age plus 2? I think Half your
No,
age?
no.
Wait, half your age plus 2 doesn't make sense.
No. That's fucked up.
Half your age plus 10 plus 2. Wow. Right?
Wait. Mm.
Does that make sense? 24 now. Half your age.
What about
That's
half
24. Wait. That doesn't make sense either.
half your age plus 8? Sounds fine.
Yeah, half your age plus 8, yeah.
Hey, but don't ignore my question. What if the kid likes it?
No, bro. Kid doesn't have a say in this shit.
No?
I watched Ray William Johnson as a kid. I was a fucking
Yeah,
retard.
okay.
Okay? Like, look, anyone can convince. The kids are retarded, bro. You can't just go around and fuck them. That's not cool. Like,
Yeah. That's
what a kid likes is retarded shit. Like, that's the point at the end of the day. You can't be like, yeah, okay, if kid likes it,
Yeah,
let
that
the
is
kid do
definitely
whatever.
point
he
at the end of the day.
No, but
yeah.
no, but like think about this, like a fucking 50-year-old guy with like an 18-year-old woman. That shit's weird, dude.
wants. Yeah,
That shit's
I
more
think
weird.
that happens,
That
like,
shit's
doesn't
more
happen,
weird to
like,
me than like a
Elon Musk.
20-year-old guy with
What
like a
if Elon Musk-
16-year-old.
See, okay, 20 with, I would say 17 is what, like, 16 seems too young still, right?
Yeah, but then I think like 50 and 18 is way more weird than like 20 and 16.
Like, you need to keep it in your bracket, right? It's like, in your school years, keep it in your school. In your college, keep it in your college. Like, you have a age bracket,
After
and usually
that,
the age
what about
bracket
that?
goes up.
Yeah, after that.
Huh?
Usually, yeah.
Like
See,
post
I
college,
need some
you
more
can
too.
keep it into college. That's the only way. Like that's the limit of going back. Anything behind that
See,
is
now we are like very personalizing the situation because like we are comparing it to our own lives and being like, okay, this.
no. But
this
that's like
cool.
18, right? 18 is when you enter college.
Say someone is super smart and enters college at like 17 or 16.
No, fuck you. I'm talking about, but like their
Someone
age.
who's young and is like 20.
Fuck where they are. I say, look at their age. Don't give me age is just a number. That's pedo propaganda shit.
No, but still answer the question that I asked. Like, isn't like 20 and 16 way more normal than like 50 and 18?
Well, no. I have to go for no. See? Like, I feel bad for that 18-year-old, right? Because she's a stupid bitch. But I'm more cool with that than with the 20 and 16-year-old.
No,
I don't know.
I mean,
I
like,
don't know.
on what
I
basis, though?
don't know
Why
how
is
to
it stupid?
justify it, but it just feels, it feels
See, no, look.
more okay.
Look. You can't, like.
I'm just asking you, yeah. I agree with you, but I'm just asking.
I have no way
See-
to justify it, but like,
I think
just-
fucking
it's
down
against the
only
law.
fucking
It's like-
down
it-
fucking
yeah.
down under 18 like just seems like it genuinely feels abnormal, right? Like it's fine like after a certain
even
age
18
because
probably feels abnormal. Then.
yeah like
Nothing changes from 17 to 18.
yeah, exactly, nothing much really, right? Except now you can like do shit and like watch movies, like
Yeah.
you know, now officially, and that's 21 in
Probably
some
married
cases still.
in India, that's it.
So, I don't know. It's too complicated for my brain.
It's fine for people to fuck, but don't fuck with your children, man. Like, don't fuck children. It's very simple. Like, kids stupid. Let them do kid shit. Right?
And I 100% agree with that. Like, I
Shit, that, like,
120%.
is a fucking
I
big word.
120% agree with that. And I still stick to the whole thing that everything should be way older.
Because, like,
kids
otherwise
should
you
say
would
kids.
genuinely
like,
not have a problem with trauma, right? Because
you should stay a kid till like you're 22 or 23.
yeah,
Like, I would classify like a 23-year-old
you can
kid.
fuck up before that, and it
Yeah.
probably will happen. But it's cool. Like, most of the time.
But then I'm thinking of it from like a guy's brain, and like guys develop slowly. So maybe like the maturity level is different for different people. So I don't know. I can't really say. I just have questions and no answers.
I mean, see, no one follows the law to a T, right? So, like, where do you stand on porn? Because, see, like,
I think
If you think about it, really, you probably shouldn't actually be watching it before like a certain age. But it's kind of inevitable, right?
yeah. I think I have no clear opinion about that either, because any opinion that I'll have is very personalized,
Mm.
right? Hey, Vamsi is gone.
Yeah, I think Vamsi muted himself
Oh, okay.
or disconnected. He's not
Yeah.
disconnected, he's disconnected.
So any opinion that I have would be very personalized, and I can't subject it to everybody else. And I think probably an appropriate age for that would be 12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this is probably like episode 5 or something.
Of season 2.
Yeah. Of communist stoner propaganda.
Propaganda.
Okay, so we tried to record an episode with Vamsi. That may never see the light of day. But I did tell him about our Patreon episode, which will probably have come out while I edit this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also some sensitive discussions
Yeah.
that only work with Vamsi is there in the last episode.
Yeah.
So
There's another lost episode in the works. where
hopefully
we,
it stays lost.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this
We all
train
know
is such
how
a piece of shit. So, do you remember the girl I used to date in third year?
Yeah.
She listened to one of the episodes.
Oh god, no. Fuck. Those types are probably not the best audience. If you're listening,
we finally
keep listening.
figured out who our one listener is.
Shit. You know, the funny thing is,
Uh-huh.
the person I know that listens to this podcast,
Mhm.
right, also belongs to the same crowd.
Wait, who?
In my year, there's a guy.
Which guy?
Do you know?
Oh, he listens to our. Oh,
Yeah.
he follows the page, and
He
like,
listens to the podcast.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I'll probably
Appreciate
cut
the
this
listen.
part out though.
No, let it. It's listener appreciation, dude. We care
no.
about our we
Fuck
care
no.
about our
Hey,
listeners.
Hey, what's the first word? What's the first word of this podcast?
No, see, they can be wrong, but they can be appreciated.
Yeah. Like, keep listening, obviously.
Yeah. You're wrong. You're wrong for listening. You're wrong for doing anything that you're doing.
Yeah,
If you're
exactly.
listening to this podcast, you have hit the low
fucked up.
point in your life.
Yeah, exactly. How did you get here? Like,
How
if
many
you
rights
can't pay us
did
money, give us some money on Patreon. Right?
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't give us any money. It is very important that nobody gives us money.
Because then we
The
have to do
second-
shit. Right? If
yeah,
you
the
give us
second
money,
you
we have
start
to do
giving-
shit. So, really don't.
The second we start getting money is when we owe something to somebody. Until then, we owe nothing to nobody, and it's all a meme.
Exactly. Yeah. It's all cool for now.
But like, if you are listening to this podcast, like you turn
just-
left,
just do-
like,
yeah, you- like,
there are certain
yeah.
places you turned left where you should have turned right in your life. Just
Yeah.
know that.
I understand where you are at with podcasts if you're listening to this.
I don't listen to this podcast, so
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I do not listen to this after it's done because I'm the one that made it. I have to listen to this like convoluted episode.
and make sense out of it. That by itself is the big task.
So we'll probably
If someone was
try and
paying,
do, like,
if someone was
hey, dude,
paying you, you
I
should be paid
understand
very
what
well.
we can do with the episode number. You see, what we'll do is
Okay.
we'll call this the Christmas special. Right?
Huh, okay.
That way we can just be done with this podcast for this year. This can be like the end of season 2. Okay? And then we start season 3.
So how do we make this more Christmassy?
Wait. I don't.
We need more ho ho hos.
I mean, that's why we tried to bring Vamsi in. It didn't work.
Yeah. Vamsi is the biggest ho we know. So
Yeah.
unfortunately,
I mean, we have Surya, but we don't want him on the podcast.
We did at one time.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but not again. Like maybe
Not again.
I don't think he wants. Like he gives a shit. Right? Like, so it's okay. Again, if you are like again, if you turn out to be like the one listener, keep listening. You know,
Yeah,
if you
keep
want to come
listening.
on, you can probably come on, right?
Yeah, just like contact us on our Instagram page.
Oh
We'll
no,
ask
dude! You remember
Yeah.
there was actually one person who responded to the Patreon thing, and we told her to pay up.
Oh no, that was Sugar Daddy's girlfriend.
Ah, okay, no, yeah, no, fuck off.
That doesn't count.
Sorry, yeah, betrayed us. This is like 1-for-1. We're cool now.
That doesn't count at all. Oh, hello. Who are you?
Who went? I didn't go.
You went.
I didn't go anywhere.
I definitely didn't go anywhere. So yeah, we know the CIA is listening, and we know one other person is listening. So yeah, hi CIA. anything with anything with like more than 2 or 3 mentions of the word communist is definitely flagged.
Yeah, no, like, I mean, look, we've there are 2 seasons of this now. Like, so like our first season was the one season we planned out where we did each plan for each episode, and the second season is when everything fell apart, right? And now there are only 2 of us left.
Dude, you know what? I'm actually kind of impressed that the first few episodes of Joe Rogan is as clean as they are. Like the first, not few, like the first 100, 200 episodes of Joe Rogan podcast, when like very few people are listening, is actually so clean and sane. Like it's comparatively. Like if I was in that platform, like if I had that platform, or like even if we were doing it, like we started podcasting first, we would have said the most outrageous shit like this. The stuff that would have absolutely gotten us cancelled. So I'm kind of impressed. Like he has maintained, like even at that time when he knew like nobody gave a shit, he maintained a certain amount of like sanity.
Yeah, I mean that's always good. I mean, like but then when he like he's cool. Like that's the DMT meme. Like that's the as far as it would go. To be honest, it was like all drug shit. And drug shit's cool.
Yeah, see that it's okay. Like it's very much like people can understand that. But just now, like the shit that we recorded just now, that is lost forever.
Yeah.
That is some super scandalous stuff, dude. Keep an extract of it. In this podcast.
The raw. I have the raws of everything, and then I have the edited ones. Right,
yeah,
so.
and they were doing it live. Imagine doing this live, dude.
See, we kind of tried, but the thing is, then we have the actual one listener here with us.
Yeah.
So we have to figure out who we're actually making fun of and read shit. No. And plus, we have to see each other. Like,
but do you think like we would do a better job if it was live? We would take it more seriously and like all that.
Possibly. But I don't think it would be as fun as this because I get to sit and edit it, right? Like,
wait,
there are
you find
huge
editing
chunks.
fun?
Huh?
You find editing fun?
I kind of enjoy it. I mean, like, I like doing it because then I get to have like little pieces of audio that no one will ever listen to, but I have them. Right? Like,
see, I used to do that like in school with like I think I keep doing that even now. Where like I take like really messed up videos of people doing messed up stuff, but it never sees the light of day without their permission, and like I really maintain that.
I have the same thing. I have like I used to have this like camera thing that you could latch onto your face or chest, right? It wasn't like a GoPro. It was like a big camera. It was cheap, and I have one of those. And there was like one day at school where it was like the last day of school or something, and like barely anyone came in, but like, it was people from every clique or was there, and I had this camera, and I have like this 3-hour raw footage of that, which I've edited like little clips of, but that exists, but no one has seen. Like the people have seen like little bits of it, but like no one has.
I used to actually take a full on camera to school.
Oh, dude. I will show you something. But it must disappear.
How am I going to see this?
So I will send it to you on Instagram, but it cannot see the light of day. You see.
Okay. Okay.
So when I was this doesn't exist on the internet anymore because so when there was a point in time when I made like this series with a bunch of kids from my compound and we called it the Bully, and then one of the dudes who was with us,
Yeah,
one of
the
our
mom
friends,
saw it and didn't like it.
thought it was
That thing,
racist. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I found the image that used to be the poster. That's a neat thing.
Okay. Wait, just send it on WhatsApp and then delete it for everyone.
No. I trust this more.
Okay, fine. Instagram. Did you send it?
Yes.
Oh. Oh no, it's God. It's God, man. One more time. One more time. Can you say one more time?
No.
One more time, please. I want to see this once more.
So that was the thing.
Wait, are you going to send it to me one more time?
I
one
do
more.
not-
I promise I'm not doing anything shady with it.
I will deny everything.
Just want to see all the faces one more time. Like I was just looking at you. Okay, wait. Where's the black kid? You're the blackest one here.
Ah, no, the black kid. So the funny thing was, the black kid didn't show up that day.
Okay.
So it was like that was the one day the black dude didn't show up. We didn't record anything. Okay, we were like, hey, let's take a picture. And so we did, right? And so we used to like shop him in every time.
Wait, shop him each time you released an episode?
Yeah, we'd like have one still image of the. There were like 3 episodes. This is not huge, right? Like.
Oh, so this did not have 2 seasons.
No.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we got cancelled in we got cancelled by 3 episodes by some dude's mom.
Dude, you got cancelled before cancelling was a thing.
Yeah.
By a Karen.
Yeah. No, but she was cool though. She was just like very overprotective mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And oh god. So there's only been one issue, and that was when this Arab kid called the man a nigger, and he took it very seriously. But he got over it in like an hour because we wanted to go play on the Wii.
Oh.
So,
But it's so like, see, I still don't get the whole.
that
Whole
episode will
thing.
remain lost, I think.
Wait,
So-
what? Really?
Should it or should it not?
I don't think it should, dude. I don't care.
I have to sit and edit it. I genuinely think all we did that episode was say the same thing again and again.
keep trying to trigger Sahil.
Yeah, like it is kind of pointless. Like
See, I wanted to start strong.
and I
like-
get that, right? But like I wonder.
He was coming in without any expectations. I had to give him some expectations.
Yeah, I understand that completely, right?
You can only do it with people who care, right?
Yeah. Because,
And
I
he
mean,
was
otherwise,
so
we
uncomfortable.
just-
He was
yeah.
so super uncomfortable, dude.
Yeah, I know, and I wonder whether putting it out would just add to the discomfort. Because when this is like putting out the videos of people you have, right? Is-
Yeah. But
Dude, like the
see,
stuff I have of Surya is like
no,
being
but
gold.
no, but to
right?
think about it, no, if you think about it, it makes him look like the good guy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's not bad. That's not a bad thing.
but at the end of the day, like, would he appreciate the whole thing in general?
Did he
Because-
ask you not to put it out?
Fuck no.
Ah, then.
I haven't like sat and edited it. So like like it's different with Faizi because the thing is with Faizi it keeps moving on to like more severe things, right? Like, but with him it was very much one point that we kept hitting. in a way, is what I felt.
No. Say it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's a good thing that I put in sensors because
Yes, that helps.
oh dude, if I censor that episode, it will be
Beep, beep. Yeah.
Hmm.
You should censor it. You should just censor it. Release the censored version.
Yeah, but uncensored is on Patreon.
Oh, no one's gonna ever hear it.
Yeah.
Dude, no, but seriously, like if we even like become a thing,
Oh no.
that one episode would be enough to cancel us.
Yeah. But I'm sure we fucked up multiple times before that.
No. That like I made sure on the first episode itself.
Oh, yeah.
We have enough things to get cancelled with.
But I mean, like, man, it doesn't mean shit, right? Like,
No, see, what I'm hoping is by the time, by the time we get to a position where we can get cancelled, like not even in the podcast space, but like in like a life,
in life, yeah.
in life, people will
Podcast.
be over this whole,
Yeah.
whole cancelling thing.
Cancellation,
Yeah. Like let ignorant people be ignorant.
Man, the only thing that came out of the whole cancel culture thing is we lost PewDiePie, scared PewDiePie season 2 or some shit like that, right? And
Yeah,
he's
that's
still
because
making
he
money.
he said nigga on a live stream.
Yeah. And this is why we don't do it live.
Yeah, I don't know what to feel about.
Like, no,
I don't know what to feel.
Like,
Yeah.
look, I thought about the whole thing, and the funny thing is, like, so me and Rahul had spoken for like a while on Insta, which is memes, right?
Mm.
And so, like, for the first time, it's like the first text in like months, right? And it's just nigga. What's up? Different text. What's up? Right? So, like, I love the fact that he doesn't even know that episode has happened, right? But it works perfectly. It fits perfectly into what we were saying then.
No, so my whole gripe with this situation is, like, as I expressed in that last episode, is that it shouldn't matter to us. Like, we as Indians,
And it doesn't.
shouldn't matter. Like, it's
It-
like nobody
It
should.
doesn't, but
care
it kind
that-
of also does because. Like,
And I don't
see-
understand why. Why we gone again?
Am I gone? Mr. Gone?
Yeah, no, you're back.
Okay.
So
So-
you went at. So the thing is,
Okay, I don't know what the thing is anymore.
okay,
Yeah.
you forgot the thing. Okay.
Okay.
And see that is my entire gripe with that.
Yes, okay, I remember the thing. Okay, so the thing is, on the internet, right? I don't like. Yeah, you are Indian on the internet, but there is no Indian internet. You get what I mean?
Okay. So whatever I'm saying is, I'm subjecting black
Like,
people
no, like-
to trauma
Yes.
through my words.
Yes, we don't know whether we are because we don't actually know our audience on the internet. Is like a point, right?
Okay.
Like, who is actually our one listener? We will never actually know.
Yeah.
Right? Like, even if a person comes up, like, dude, I've listened to every episode, right? Which is absurd, right?
I would run away from that person. I would. It'd be so fast. You're gone
But
again.
like,
Why-
but
why
like,
you
there is
keep going
nothing
like
to actually confirm that, right? Like on our end. That's the thing, you know.
And I think that is what he was trying to say the entire episode.
Exactly.
Like,
No, because that is what happened to him, right? And like, it comes from personal experience, is what he was trying to tell us as well. So, yeah, that happened. Like,
Okay.
and I like after that conversation, I don't feel like we actually addressed that point, right? Which is that I think at some point it becomes like a personal thing, right? To some people.
Okay, so what is an analog to this word that we have in our culture?
See, this is a touchy topic because this is where the whole privilege bullshit becomes a whole talking point, isn't it?
Yeah, and I hate it. Like I hate.
Yeah, exactly. I hate that that's an actual conversation, right? But for some people, it kind of has to be, and I get that.
Because
Right.
if we go down that path, our whole country was absolutely decimated by
Yeah.
the white man.
Exactly. Why are we doing it
You
back
don't
to
see
ourselves
us.
again?
You don't see us sitting and crying about it.
Like the whole point was they fucked us up by being like, hey, that man called you a bitch, hey, that dude called you a cunt, and now they fought, right? And then like we were like, no, look, that white man's a cunt, let's kick him the fuck out. And then they got kicked the fuck out, and then we started getting, but you still call me a bitch though, right? And then we got back into the fight, and we never stopped, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but it's still what I'm trying to say is, you don't hear us crying about it every day. Like
actually, you kind of do. Like, there are still like problems, right? Like we have a different problem right now, and that's with like censorship in general. Like the government can just tell people like, dude, that guy got fined for fucking tweeting shit. Right?
wait, what? What happened? I'm unaware of this.
Oh, this is like a pretty big thing. So this dude, it's like this one fucking Indian comedian made a tweet, right? And he refuses to take it down. So I'm kind of rooting for him in a way, right?
Oh, he refused to take it down.
Yeah.
Who's the guy?
Kunal Kamra, right?
Who is he?
It's some random, I don't really know.
Wait,
Okay.
Let me see, so I can respect this.
A propagandist masquerading as a comedian.
Kunal
Kamra.
Kamra. Oh, the glasses dude. Okay.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He basically crashed off the Supreme Court,
Huh. Okay.
and Supreme Court was like,
Wait,
that's
what
contempt of court. We're finding
Arnab
you a
Goswami
rupee.
was Arnab Goswami was watching Netflix when Kunal Kamra was heckling his pop, heckling him. What? Arnab Goswami was watching Netflix when Kunal Kamra was heckling him. Popular journalist Arnab Goswami was watching two popes on Netflix when stand-up comedian Kunal Kamra tried to heckle him. On board and Indigo. Oh, okay. So right, repeatedly calling him a coward. So he was watching the movie. So he was Netflix and chilling on a flight. Kunal.
So no, like the whole point is that the government can actually do that, right? Like, and they're venturing into like the online space, right?
So, and what I don't understand is, don't we have freedom of speech? Like, aren't we?
We do, but the thing is, freedom of speech is not like a right is not an absolute right. There are very few absolute rights.
Okay.
According to the law, and like so you have the freedom of speech, but you don't have freedom from consequences of like if you incite violence, or there's like a couple of categories, right? But the thing is, those categories are kind of vague,
Okay.
and that becomes the problem because then it's up to the interpretation of the law. And how like the fact that now we're like, let's go for the internet is not good.
So is this happening because of the BJP or like India in general?
It's a bit of both.
Okay.
Like we can't really say it's just the BJP because they have like an agenda, and the agenda is a very populist movement at the end of the day,
Okay.
right? Like they want that Hindutva is what they stand for at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, but how does this help any of that?
The whole scene was some couple making out in front of a temple in some fucking cheesy Netflix movie or some shit, right? Like
those should be censored.
Why? So then they can be re-uploaded to fucking Pornhub or something and pollute the fucking site with like softcore scenes from some random ass Bollywood movie. Like
That entire genre of movie should be censored. Like it should just not be allowed.
But like
Because it's just bad entertainment. I stand.
No, see? No, your reasoning. I stand by your reasoning more than the government's reasoning, though, right? The government's reasoning is
sometimes the government just has to, skirt some lies to protect the youth. Because if that shit is allowed to continue on Netflix,
But there's also this whole other talk about love jihad that's happening now.
Oh, what is that? Like, there's so many things that I just ignore. Like, like, I
Yeah,
know
no,
you get.
see, I understand. The thing is, that's how fucked up this. Like, that's what's kind of really fucked up. Is that at some point of time, things stop becoming news and they become normal, right? And like that's what I want. That's the point I want to make about the pedophilia thing in the beginning. Is that like rape is like almost like every other day. There's something that makes it to the news, right? That was like.
I'm glad it's making it to the news because it wasn't before.
Yeah, but see, is it news if no one reads it, but it's still in print?
See, just because you don't read it doesn't mean like there are not lawyers reading it or like people who are in those organizations.
No, but see, like the fact that something like that happening and it's not like the center of attention, like it's not the tragedy or something. You get what I mean?
Yeah, because it never was, dude. It never was.
Yeah, exactly. No. And so like that's just one section of such things, right? Like we don't know what the fuck else is like. See, there are certain things where normalizing it is fine, and there are certain things where normalizing it is not cool at all, right? We can't normalizing fucking like the whole LGBTQ thing. Yeah, go for it. Like be gay, butt fuck whoever you want to butt fuck, right? Like I don't give a shit.
But the whole non-binary thing, yeah, no, I'm not for that.
No. Look, I don't give a shit. Is the thing. Like you be you, I don't give a fuck. Right? Like,
it's influencing culture and
no, dude. It leads to some good shit, right? Like
it does. To be honest, it does.
Like I mean, the Matrix is like a whole apparently about the whole trans experience.
I don't
apparently.
Think so.
No, I mean, dude, they're the Wachowski sisters now, bro.
Yeah, but that does not matter. It wasn't about the trans experience when they.
But it is their movie. I mean, if they wrote it, they know what it's about, right?
Yeah, no, they can interpret anything in the future.
But they wrote it. At the end of the day.
I can go to the past and be like, what I said when I said
but if
pussy
okay.
like a faggot was my experience.
Okay, I think we come. So this is the J.K. Rowling problem, but the other way around.
Yeah. Meaning can be made of things after the fact.
I mean, yeah, and I genuinely do think that's how meaning works, right? Like.
But with the Matrix movies, I don't see it anywhere. Dude. Like maybe I just can't see it because I never had that experience. But like, which part of it do they expressively say that it represents?
So no, what they're saying is like their whole body is basically like a prison, and that they are living in like another reality where they're sort of.
But don't you think it's funny that both of them are trans?
I guess it happened, right? Like that's cool as fuck. Like I think it's kind of cool to be honest, right? Like it's a very Matrixy thing to have happened to the Wachowski sisters. They still make good shit in my opinion, right? Like, like
no, but see, my concern with this whole thing is there are people who are just awkward and weird who find.
No, see, I think
this community is very accepting.
I think
right?
this is just like. I think that this is just like what happened in the 60s with like people fucking, right? Like we had this conversation about not censoring things a while back as well. Because for a long while, even something as simple as flushing a toilet was prone to being cut from a film because it was considered like too obscene.
Vulgar?
Yeah. Obscene is usually the thing, right? So somewhere around the 60s, we get this point of time when you get a lot of sex in the media in a way. And it was just a way of being like, yo, this is chill. People do this, right? So I think if you look at some movies now, right, like maybe it's a way for someone who's actually gone through the experience to relate to an experience. Like I wouldn't know because I don't get it, right? But it makes sense. Like you find analogs of yourself in movies, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And like sometimes it's not a very literal thing. Sometimes it's much more of like I vibe with what that man's whole thing is
going through. Yeah.
And sometimes maybe you need like this abstraction, right? Have you watched Tangerine?
Wait. I just want to say what my concern about this whole non-binary transgender situation is. My whole problem with this is like people who are like people in general are like awkward. There are very few percentage of people who are like socially confident and all that.
Yeah.
Like there are a large group of people who are not accepted in most communities. Like they're just
Yeah,
quirky and
I
weird.
believe everyone has a tribe in a way.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Like some people are just quirky and weird, and like
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
not.
Everyone got their own. Everyone's fucked up, right? Their own
Yeah,
way.
and they don't have like a proper friends group, uh, especially kids. Especially kids.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
don't-
No,
who
see,
teenagers.
the kids on the
Teenagers.
internet is something that is scary because this ain't the internet we had, right? They don't have to wait for a picture of tits to load, and you're like seeing the face, and then you get to see the neck, and then you get to see like the top of the tits, and then you gotta wait a couple of seconds because the internet decides to hang, right?
Yeah.
Like
Those are
that's not the internet you have.
Good
Like,
times.
I know, right?
But the point I'm trying to make is there are awkward people, and these awkward people, and there are awkward people who don't fit into many communities, and they find this LGBTQ trans community very accepting, very like if all you have to be is one of them.
Yeah, but see,
And-
I think there are more people who are them than people who are just pretending to be them
Dude,
to fit
so
in.
so when you look at the stats of the amount of people who are actually born with gene like certain gene dysmorphia which causes them to be trans,
Yeah,
and
that's
like the
a
number of
gender.
people who are actually coming out as actually being trans, like especially kids who are coming out as being trans, there's like
See,
a
kids
big
coming out as trans is like a touchy topic, I think,
yeah.
because that's like I can't really like an adult coming out as trans. I think is fine if they want to do it. Fine by you,
Yeah.
fine by me. Like all best of luck, right? A kid coming out a kid coming out as trans, fine by me, right? If you want to be addressed as a woman, I will address you as a woman. But if you want the hormones, I think you're gonna have to wait until a certain age.
But don't you think there should be some way of determining, like although the whole
I
point
don't.
of this
See,
the
no,
whole
because I
point of
think
this
because I personally know of cases where that train of thought about something as simple as like gay dudes, right, leads to like fucking anti-gay therapy, which is fucking like
No,
that's
I'm not
just-
saying anti-gay therapy. I'm saying like if you're saying you're a woman,
no. See,
isn't
but
there a
that-
way to
doesn't
figure
that-
out if you are a woman?
I don't think so, actually.
Okay.
Like, see, like I got curious about the whole thing. So I've been like I watched like a couple of movies. I wanted to see where their minds at, right? Because
okay.
so I watched like this one thing called like and the like I to me the most like vocal community that I could see like media about are like the black trans community in like America, right?
Okay.
Because they're fucking confident, right? Like.
Okay.
Like they a lot like so there's like a whole I watched like two movies that were really good,
Yeah.
Tangerine and like Paris is Burning,
Okay.
right, and they're about trans people, right,
Okay.
and it's fucking amazing. Like they own their own shit, right? Like, it's like they've known since they were a kid, right, a lot like so, and it's you get it like this is who they are, and if they are that confident with who they are, I think that's fine for them to express it, like.
Okay. Okay.
Because see, I think we consider it weirder because I think when we think of like someone trans, I think we correlate it with something like cross-dressing a lot of the time, or something like that. We fetishize the whole thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's very hard for us to we think of it along the same lines as being like gay or lesbian, but it's slightly different, is it not? It's like because we're talking about like a gender, not who you're fucking, and I think that makes us want to fetishize trans people.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. So
So-
it's more than just being a gender. It's like a state of mind.
Yeah, it's in their mind, right? Like some of them have a tuck. They're very comfortable with their penis existing, right? Like it's not like what we think, right? We have all these sort of
You tell me this. It's sort of a choice also.
yeah, because I mean at the end of the day, it's like an exploration of self, right? You're not born like dude. When you were a kid, you thought you were never gonna do drugs. You were like that's the sort of shit scum do
Okay.
at some point in time, but you
Oh,
changed
okay.
your
So,
like
so this is exactly what I'm also trying to get at, where many people choose this because like many people choose, like not many people, but at least some, at least some of the people who come out as trans choose to be trans. They're probably not biologically trans, but they choose to be trans, which is
And I think
completely
that's fine.
fine. Which is completely fine until they ask for special rights.
See, the special rights thing happens. I think it should be around like if there's actual discrimination. Right?
Because once you start giving special rights to somebody, then it cannot be a choice, right? Like you cannot choose to be something that gets someone that gets
dude,
special
so
rights.
giving special rights and making the system exploitable is different, right? Like we already have like special rights for women, right? But
Yeah.
like a lot of it is to actually help the situation,
Hmm.
right? It's not really to like sometimes you do need to empower certain groups so that they aren't shut on the entire time, right?
Okay.
Like at the end of the day, it's fine if you think like, well, I'm cool with it, but like if you think that like something's wrong with being gay, like I know people like I'm sure my parents like now they're kind of cool with it because they watch Netflix and shit, right? But like
Really?
Yeah, like in general, like they've calmed down about the whole gay lesbian thing. They don't think of them.
See,
like,
but they're doctors. Like I don't get that.
See, I no, my mom used to be a psychiatrist, right? So she's talked to like actual crazy people, and
Okay.
so like being trans ain't being fucking crazy. I think it's more like, bro, like imagine if
No, being anything is so like being human. There's a certain amount of craziness in everybody.
no, but see, like it's this. Why do we want to decriminalize pot?
Because it's our choice.
Yeah, I mean it's our choice, but the fact that it's criminal, like we can already smoke it. We already smoke it. Why do you want to decriminalize it?
Because we want to not break the law.
Yeah, and a lot of the times that's kind of what the special rights to trans people engages, because the system was made in like it was obviously biased. Like it's impossible for it to not have internal biases because that's how it works. Like, we have to build upon it.
Okay.
Right? Like how do we tackle a case by looking at what happened in the last time this happened, right?
Okay. So that's how you would make a case, like make the justification for a case in court.
Yeah, and that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Like, what's wrong with giving them special rights? Like, if it doesn't really take away from anyone who
No,
isn't.
but if it gives them an unfair advantage over the general population,
See,
then it'll push more and
that's
more people. Then it'll push more and more people into
See,
that
but
section.
that's a lot like that's I think a lot like saying.
I'll give you an example.
Okay.
In certain places, in certain like sports bodies.
No,
Men
see,
who-
sports, I understand. And sports is
No, I'm just saying an example where there is an advantage of being a trans woman in female sports. Okay.
Yeah, but see,
It's an
I
unfair
don't think
advantage,
trans
but there is an
women should be-
advantage.
But see, that's one of those things that's like that's one of those things that's like sort of spread in the same way like marijuana is bad for you kind of rules are spread.
No,
You
so
see? No, the thing is, most
what I'm
trans
saying,
women-
no,
most
what I'm
trans women
saying,
don't compete in women's sports, right?
yeah, no, but what I'm trying to say is, say, like Indian government comes up with like a reservation system, which I think it's already there, where if you're trans, you get certain reservation in government jobs. Okay, now, won't that in a way push people who need a job into that? Just
See,
like the whole female,
I see no
I mean
because
trans female people. in
not
sports.
really because at the end of the day they have that reservation because for most people, right, it's easier for them to just be themselves, right? Like it's easier like for me to go get like an OBC certificate now. It won't happen. It is like it's not one of those things that's like an actual viable option.
Yeah, but if being trans is a choice, in a way, okay, like it. So for certain people, it's not a choice, but like from the discussion we had, we can sort of say that it's an exploration of self and
So
like it can
I
be
would
a
say
choice.
reservation is like the only sort of right, isn't it? Like sometimes it's like against like there are like rights against discrimination and things like that matter. Okay, and the whole point of reservation is those people exist.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Like trans people
For sure.
exist. You can't
And
just
I'm
deny.
and like I'm saying all of this as for
Yeah,
the
I
sake
know.
of
Yeah,
for the sake of
obviously,
argument.
dude.
Like I am
I
not
know,
against anyone.
I don't like. I'm being much more PC for the sake of the argument, right?
Yeah.
I am not this chill about all the topics.
Yeah,
right?
and I am being very non-PC for the sake of the argument. But like
Yeah,
it is,
I mean, I think
it is
that's why like I think that is pretty much implied, right?
yeah. And in case the one listener that is listening is a little confused,
Yeah.
why
Everything
why
in
I'm-
this podcast is purely fictional. We've dropped that line on you several times. Do your
yeah,
homework.
but
Everything is
so-
in Minecraft.
everything is Minecraft. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know. In India, I
See,
guess it's
like-
okay being like
No, see, in
it's
India we have a different problem in India where you know how there are
anything that I said cannot really be applied to India because
yeah,
we
because
have way
our
bigger
knowledge
problems.
of it comes from Western media, but because their trans movement is a much more powerful one than in
It's
India.
obnoxious, to be
Not
honest.
really. I like the fact. No, see, because they made it very clear. They're like, yo, we fucking exist, right?
Yeah.
And like, you need that sometimes because like that was the whole problem with coming out of the closet thing, right? Like, it's that like if you exist, where are the people I can look up to, right?
Hmm.
And like you need that in every field at the end of the day. So if reservation is the only way to make that happen, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Because like let's say like you said, someone
But you know the
is-
funniest thing,
huh?
India can be so heavily, Indian people at least can be so heavily influenced by entertainment.
Yeah, I know,
It's like-
dude. It's crazy. The media
It's
is
It's
Like,
so
and it works
powerful.
on
It's
me
so
as
super
well.
powerful in India.
like it works the fuck out. It's like a personal thing too. I know that shit like works on me. I'm pretty much
Yeah.
like influenced by media.
And the thing is, like, that sort of gives me hope in a way because like people who create good art usually are sort of
Liberal.
better people. Like they generally have okay intentions.
See,
in general.
but see, the thing is, you have to do the whole separation of the art and the artist thing also,
Yeah.
because sometimes the things they put out are better than who they are.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, this podcast doesn't really tell people who the fuck we are.
Yeah. That's pretty true. No, but like the whole point where you said like your parents started watching Netflix and now they're okay with homosexuality and all that. It's,
Yeah, they're like much less. Yeah.
It gives me hope about the future because like in general the art, at least art that is getting popular is art that at least art that's getting popular with younger people is
No,
made
see,
by
it's the whole like.
is made by people with good intentions.
Exactly, because see, I mean that's the whole representation thing argument at the end of the day, right? Because
But then it's scary also because there in the US or like whatever I'm seeing in the US is that the pendulum has swung too much to the other side, where people are actually scared to express their opinions. I saw.
See, no,
So,
but like
wait.
again,
I want to share like this video with you. One second. I saw this video somewhere, and this is legit. Okay, this is like, this is. I don't know what you think about it. Like I found this very uncomfortable, but like when I was seeing this, I found it very uncomfortable. I'm sending it on WhatsApp, but like I want your opinion about what it is, and if we want, we can put it in like the YouTube version, or I can just post this on our Instagram page.
how many strikes do we have now, by the way?
It's infinite. They never strike us down.
Okay, you will survive forever. Reborn like a phoenix.
Always. But the funny thing is, I'm stealing it from Instagram itself.
I know, right? Like, bro, come on. Are we more popular than who we steal from?
I think the problem is we aren't as popular as who we're stealing from. And people who are popular get away with a lot more things than us.
I wonder if we have like a shadow reporter. Like someone's-
It's I'm sure it's not a shadow reporter. It's more like. Did you get the video yet?
No, not it.
It's getting uploaded.
Mm.
Yeah. It's been sent to your WhatsApp.
I like it.
It says it's an MD. What does it say? It's an MD.
It's an ND.
MD.
Oh, MB. What's EMBY? MB.
Non-binary.
Oh, I got you. You're using the case non-binary? You're oh. There you go.
That's so scared, dude.
Can you tell me what it says?
See, I'm pretty sure he's just confused.
She's non-binary.
Okay. What does that mean?
Yeah.
I use they them pronouns. But what does that mean? MD.
Non-binary.
Non-binary, which means you don't identify as male or female. Oh, okay.
That's
I thought we were. I thought it was something about gay. And I used the name
I
Ash
gotcha.
in they them pronouns.
Ash, they, and them. I gotcha. Groovy.
No offense, but I can't.
See, I think this is like a very perfect representation of like the whole scene, right? Like, I think the people who identify as non-binary, like if you go that far, right? I think you are usually pretty certain, right? Like,
In my eyes, that is just a girl who's like awkward and she found a community that accepts her.
no, but see, what if that is because they get something about the way they take, like, there are people we listen to that are like I'm sure you have like stupid people or stupid things. I watch stupid fucking movies because sometimes I feel like I get them. Like, dude, you hate Synecdoche in New York. I fucking love it because I think that man is saying something, but you think that what he's saying is stupid, right? So, like, even though like you see the same thing, you may have like a completely different interpretation of it. Like you said, right? The meaning that you make out of it comes out like is like a thing that comes afterwards, right?
Mm.
Like, meaning is something that you ascribe to something, right? Like, it's not like the word first, then meaning. It's meaning that you ascribe to the word, right?
Yeah, but what do you think about that video? Like, that video, like, honestly makes me very uncomfortable. I don't know
Yeah,
why
like,
it makes me uncomfortable,
see-
but it makes me uncomfortable.
I get what you mean completely, right?
Like, the dad is so scared. Like,
No,
the dad
like
is so
I think he's just very clearly confused, right? Like I think he's
No, he's
genuinely-
not. He's not confused. He's like, yeah, that's non-binary. Yeah, like he's talking in a way that the mom's like, why are you not getting this? We're supposed to get it in the first go. She's
Yeah.
probably recording us.
No, see, like, oh, dude, the recording part of it is like a whole other. Like, I cannot imagine, like, like posting that sort of shit, right? Like, I cannot do that. I can't take video of parent. I cannot do that sort of shit, right? But
Yeah, and it was like, I don't know what she expected out of the whole situation. Maybe she expected the reaction that she got. Okay,
right,
to be,
like
I
for
don't
it to be very just awkward. Like, no one really knows what to, like. See, it's one of those like so what situations, right? Like, so what if you're not binary? Like, why should I give a shit? Is usually like the thing. But like, I think it's more.
No, I mean, it's a parent. Like, definitely they have to kind of give a shit.
See, but I think if you're gonna go and do something like that, right? Does the parent really need to know? Like, if the, like, let's say, like the parent probably is fine with the thing, right? Like, probably that is not the criteria through which, like, it's probably not a criteria that matters, right?
Maybe they just want their parents.
Like,
to know
okay,
that
dude,
they
like simple way, like simple is like whether you fuck guys or girls or whatever is not a factor by which I judge whether you are my friend. Right.
Yeah, but when I start doing gay shit around you,
Yeah, I'll tell you to stop being a I'll be like stop being a fag, right? But like I don't actually mean like if you fuck men, I'm not saying hey you stop fucking men, right? No, I don't give a shit. Fuck all the men you want, right? Like who am I to give a shit, right?
no, but I think it's important that you know, right?
I don't really like. I don't think so. Like,
You think it's not important for you to know
No.
if I was gay?
not really. I don't particularly give a shit who you fuck, right? Like, look, if you wanna fuck me, there are other steps, right? like being a friend. Like, you don't need to be a friend to fuck me, right? But like, I don't need to know who you fuck to be my friend, right? But if you want to fuck me, I definitely need to know whether I fuck you, right? Like, but that's a different question completely.
But
Right?
don't you think it's important that you know what's
No.
going on?
I don't.
Like when you're my friend, don't you think it's important that you know? Like say, yeah, it's important that you know. Like, hey,
See, it's only important for me to know. If it's important for you, then I should know, right? If you like,
I don't think everybody is like that though.
hmm.
Like I think you're like some special case.
No, like see, like it's the whole like Rahul's dating someone or Vamsi is dating someone, right? Like if he wants to tell me about it because he thinks it's important, like cool.
No,
I'm
see,
all,
like, I think it's important to know like if Rahul's dating a girl or a guy.
I don't. I think if he's dating the room, right, and he,
I would be very supportive of him, but
no, but
I
like
wanna
at the
know.
end of the day, like it's his.
I would
deal,
like to
right?
know. I would like to
Like
know.
if he doesn't think it's important for him to tell us that, yeah, dude, I've been butt fucking this dude for the past couple of weeks, right? if it's just something he's been doing his entire life and he didn't really feel like it had to be brought up because every time he talked to him, he was fucking a girl, right?
Yeah,
I don't think it matters.
I think it's
like-
important to paint a picture.
No, see, this is kind of like remember when there was like that whole when was on ecstasy. I'll bleep out his name. When he was on ecstasy, apparently made out with a dude.
Did he?
Yeah, he's bi.
Oh,
See?
okay.
See, but yeah, exactly. Did that matter? Roshan was Roshan.
Yeah, but see, a little bit matters.
It doesn't though. Like, look, at the end of the day, like, look, it only matters if you want to fuck him.
Yeah, okay.
Like, the real question is not if they're gay, it's are you gay? Like, if it really makes you that uncomfortable, like, and I think
It's not about discomfort.
See, no,
To
I
be
think
very
it
clear-
genuinely is. See, no, like even I genuinely do think, and this is like personally, I think as well. Like there is a certain level of discomfort that I think I was pretty much like, look, it's when you see someone cross-dressing, you immediately have like this gut reaction to like, hey, wait, right? It's not like a very normal thing.
So for me, like, I'll tell you why it's important to me. Because the way I behave with everybody is it depends on the picture I paint about who they are in my head, right? At least this is how I interact with people, and I found it a very successful way to interact with people because I can mend my my behavior towards
See,
them
I mean, I do that too.
in a way that is most comfortable for them.
See,
When I
do
know
that
all the
too.
information
See,
about
and
them.
like I understand it if like let's say so there's some like okay, so I'll tell you when it matters. It matters if like okay, let's go to something like this. Let's say Bumsy comes out as trans. He's been a man in a woman's body this entire time. He's
I would
actually
believe him
Vasini.
immediately.
No,
I
he's
would-
Vasini. He's Vasini. Okay, Vasini is what he
I
wants to
would
go by.
believe him immediately.
No, listen.
I
and
wouldn't
he-
even ask him as a question.
No, listen.
I'm
And
like,
he said,
Vamsi, what took
from
you
now,
so
no, but
long?
like, the thing is, from now on, I want you to call me Vasini. Vamsi is no more.
Okay.
How would you feel about that bit?
I would be totally fine with it.
Yeah, I mean, so would I, to be honest. Like, this is my like secret. I wanted to turn out this way.
I would be happy. In fact, I'd be like, I'm happy for you, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, sis,
Full
I'm
support.
happy for you. Sis.
Full support.
I
No,
always do this.
bro is a neutral term.
Give me one
like-
second. Let me just put my phone to charge.
Bro is a neutral term.
Yeah, hello.
Yo,
So,
bro is
But it's-
definitely a neutral term.
but-
huh?
see, what I'm saying is, it's important for me to know, so that I will know. Like I paint. Like whenever you think about me, you have a picture about me in your head. You know what I like. You know what like you have a general idea of what I like, what I dislike, how I would like to be talked to, all that. And
Yeah.
it is directly like a lot of it is like not expressly said, but it is implied through your knowledge about who I am.
Ah,
And so I think it's important that everybody share whoever they are and like
I mean,
their
yeah,
identity
it's, like you know.
to people who are close to them.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
so and that video is important. Like if she actually feels that way, it is important to come out as that. But she should have done a better job with that cake. That's some dumbass cake, huh?
Yeah, that's a shit cake. Bro. It's like
That's a shit cake. Like she's trying to
lopsided.
try. the dad was perfectly okay calling the cake non-binary. Damn, people our one listener listening to this would be so confused.
No, we put up the video.
Yeah, we should probably put up the video when you're watching it.
Yeah. Just ping us. We'll send you the video.
And down this rabbit hole I went. Okay, I went pretty down this rabbit hole, and TikTok has a whole non-binary section.
Hey, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before we get into that, okay, we need to balance out the PC with a joke that my dad told me.
Okay.
What does a tranny do? And this is his exact wording. Okay? What does a tranny do during Christmas? Sit home and be merry.
That's a good joke for me. that's like perfect. It's not offensive. It's funny. It's clever. Did he come up with it himself?
I have no idea, dude. My dad
That's
was
like a super non-dad joke. Like it's it's like an anti-dad joke.
Yeah. Oh no. But yeah, my dad has like little beads of wisdom.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Okay, so down the rabbit hole you went.
Yeah, so basically TikTok has this whole section of non-binary people, and most of their TikToks are about bullies. You know, like it's actually about being bullied for being non-binary.
Okay, what's your stance on bullying? Because I think kids are evil, right?
Yeah, kids are evil. Kids are evil because they have no filter.
Exactly.
Because human
They're
beings.
fucking little animals that we're training to become
Yeah,
humans.
so there are a lot of human beings that are inherently like a little evil, you know,
I mean,
but
yeah,
like they are, yeah, but then they are very well trained. So
Yeah, I am one of those.
okay, yeah. Like inherently, there are like you know you can be inherently evil. It's okay.
Like, yeah, it's
inherently.
you can
as
deal
long
with
as
it.
you're not-
You
yeah.
can deal with it.
As long as you're not hurting anybody, like being a little inherently evil is
As long as you're not hurting
not a bad
anybody
thing.
non-consensually.
yeah. And so kids are inherently like there are some kids that are inherently evil, or there are kids that are just like you know that's what they're
There's
taught in
prey
home.
and then there's the predators, okay?
Yeah, and there are some people where that's what they're taught at home. Like if you treat a dog badly, but the
No,
dog,
it's like a whole, like some parents value that ahangara, right? They value that. And
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
like my parents at times I think that valuing something like that is like genuinely bad for a kid.
Did
and I
your
believe the
parents
same.
to do that, or were you just
Fuck no. They are very anti that.
anti that, right?
Yeah.
So
Like-
in my household, it was like a combination of like my dad values it, and my mom is like the
No,
exact.
see, it's like be
extreme
docile, but it's
opposite
like
of
be
that.
docile is my mom, but stand your ground is the dad.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's fine to be docile. You don't need to go stir up shit. But if someone stirs up shit, fuck them up, right?
Yeah. I don't know. So
I think that's the problem, right?
So talking about bullying, do I think bullying is necessary? To an extent, I think a little bit of bullying is.
I don't think it's necessary, but I think it's kind of inevitable.
No, inevitable. It's inevitable. It is inevitable. Like that is not. There's no question there. Like if you are looking at like to prevent bullying, you need to have an eye on all the kids at all
Like
times.
look
It's
at
impossible.
ragging, right? Look at what happened to ragging.
But bullying, no. Let me say, like bullying is no. The question I think is. I think the question is bullying necessary or not? Like is it like should it be stopped completely or not? Like it cannot be stopped completely, but I think steps should be taken to reduce its effect.
I mean,
And like
obviously it should be frowned upon.
no, yeah, as a society it should be frowned upon, but it should be little bit allowed.
Like some roasting is inevitable. Like you need to know how to deal with that shit.
And then it completely goes back to this whole non-binary situation where these kids are like super
Like,
sensitive.
okay, let's like if this kid's being called shit, okay, that fucking sucks. But like I think you kind of like it really fucking sucks. My heart goes out to you, right? But I think that's more acceptable than if this kid's being beaten up because like, hey, you fucking Can't decide if you're a 1 or a 0, you fucking non-binary piece of shit, and then the kids just go and beat them up or something. Right? Beat them up, right? Like, that's not cool, right? Like, that's like a step.
Okay, so yeah, so my opinion about bullying, it comes from a very abstracted sense. It's not looking by case, or it is not looking at it from like good or bad or anything like that. I am looking at it from a point that does personal growth happen from bullying? One of the best mixed martial artists, George St. Pierre. Okay, he got into martial arts. He's a very calm, very nice. Like he's one of the nicest people you would ever meet. Okay, he's this French Canadian dude. His name is George St. Pierre. Okay, he got into martial arts. He got into karate because he was getting bullied. Okay? He was.
A miracle has happened. Hey Rahul.
Yeah, man.
Click on the link.
Sorry, I was passed out.
Click on the link. It's still going on.
Huh?
Click on the link. It's going
Wait,
on.
one second. I'm just outside now. I just went to get some smoke, sir.
It's okay. Click on the link. Use your phone for now.
Your papa and mommy are not back.
Cool, fine, okay.
Okay. He will join.
Oh wait, you were on a WhatsApp call with him, right?
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. Okay. Anyway, so he got into mixed martial arts because he was bullied in school. He was small kid, and he was like embarrassed in front of like a girl that he likes or something by a bigger kid. And
The presence. The presence is here.
it's my own presence. It scares me. Can you put your
Why am I on
earphones?
yeah, can
You're on speakers.
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Yeah, that's why I said I'll get back and call you.
All right. I think that's better.
Good call. I like that because there was a motorcycle right before he left.
So yeah, and he would not have become the greatest mixed martial artist in the one of the greatest mixed martial artists ever in the UFC, most well-rounded mixed martial artist, inspiring thousands of people to learn self-defense and get help.
Okay, but see,
Okay?
the problem
If it wasn't for bullying.
Okay, no, see, so it definitely develops character, okay? But, if
On the other side,
Yeah,
there
you
have
get
been
Columbine.
multiple school shootings.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, Columbine. Multiple
You got
school
two
shootings.
rules that probably should not have been, they probably got pushed too far. Okay. Like, see, but
So I
that's
think
the
there is a healthy balance even when it comes to something as vulgar as bullying.
See, I personally think of, I draw the same line for both bullying and ragging, and that's, don't get physical. Like, once you get to like...
No, dude. Even if it's not physical, online bullying, like, where do you...
that's a sphere that I still can't like... See, I think that's because
We
that's
don't
a
understand
divide.
it that
Yeah,
much.
that's a divide
We don't
between
understand
our
it that much
generation.
because we didn't grow up in that online space.
Exactly. When we grew up, we still have that internal split that the internet is not the real world.
In my opinion, physical bullying is way better than emotional bullying. If you just get beaten up, it'll probably make you a stronger person in the long run.
I completely disagree on that because like
Emotional bullying fucks you up in your head.
No, see, physical bullying it fucks you up enough to make you change your actual routine and shit, right? When it's verbal, it's like he says some fucked up shit to you, it'll stick with you, but then you later have this argument and you will be like, okay, yeah, next time he tells me to fuck myself, I'll tell him to, I'll say that no, I prefer fucking your mom, right? Like, I will have like a retort in my head. It doesn't matter whether I say it or not, but it's like a verbal thing, right? But when it's physical,
because verbal bullying, it becomes bullying when there is embarrassment attached to it.
And I think that's fine. Look, I've been called out for like stupid shit. In like the school bus is like a perfect example, right? Like in that bus there is a hierarchy, and
definitely.
Yeah, and like the way it works is everyone gets called out at least once in their life in that bus, right? Like there will be a war between groups, but if it gets physical, the way you interact with that person completely like it can change for good, right? Like. One of the major reasons I still like you guys are still very close to me is the fact that if any shade was thrown, it was all non-verbal. It was all like verbal, right? None of it was like physically being like, hey, listen, Like I am establishing my because when that happens, you change your patterns. The next time you go around a place, you're not gonna go take a certain route because you don't want to be jumped, right?
So I think the solution to bullying, I think bullying should be allowed to go on physical and verbal, but the solution to bullying is not trying to stop bullying, but you should have like a how to deal, like there should be like a course of dealing with a bully. Like if you're getting bullied, you just go to this place where they train you physically and mentally to deal with a bully. I think the best solution.
See,
to bullying.
I think everyone ends up having to, I think that aspect is good because you need to know how to deal with a bully.
So it should be like a direct link. Like you go there, it should be like a service provided by a bunch of people. It should be like bunch of grown-ups where you go there, you sit down, you first talk to a person.
That's what a counselor is supposed to do, isn't it?
Yeah, but see, counselor will he doesn't give you solid solutions. And this place, if it's physical.
See, I think parents need to do a good. That's where the parents come in, right?
Parents are useless.
No.
Parents just make the situation worse. Either
No,
they
they should-
overreact.
look,
they
so they
overreact or they underreact.
See, I think a parent doesn't need to doesn't need to intervene.
See,
Unless-
that's the thing. Like that is the thing that parents who care don't understand. They will intervene, and the parents who don't care will not intervene at all.
Like
there
my
is no
parents
balance.
would only intervene when the other people's parents intervened.
Ah, okay. So
Like-
you were the bully.
No. We had it would happen. Occasionally they'd start shit, we'd start shit back, and then one time because they showed their faces after starting shit, the last time we started shit. So it's after a certain point the parents get to know because we got physical, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's where you can draw the line in most cases. Don't get I'm not you can do the flicking the dude's ear, bugging the man, right? Whatever, poke the man in the ribs, right? Make him uncomfortable, whatever, right?
Oh, have you ever been caught by the collarbone? Just grab yourself by the collarbone. See how uncomfortable that is. That's the most uncomfortable thing I can
Oh, that.
Apart from just nuts. No, not the neck, not the the neck
Shoulder.
muscles. Not the shoulder muscles. The collarbone, the bone that is below the neck, right below the neck, that two bone on both sides, and there's that hollow space in between.
Yeah.
You just grab that bone. Just try grabbing that bone.
Oof.
Oof, right? Yeah. I just found out about it. No one has done that to me, but that is super effective, dude. I would stop whatever I'm doing if someone grabbed me by the collarbone. Anyway, continue.
No, see, I've had there is, but see, the problem with the whole don't get physical thing is sometimes that is exactly what bullies use, right? They will say so much fucked up shit that you get flustered and you will be the only thing you can do is probably get physical. And this is
that's the
this
thing.
is
That is what my solution would help you with. If you're getting bullied, I'm not saying it should be mandatory for everybody to attend this institute of anti-bullying, but this is it's an advanced counseling system for people who are getting bullied. If you think you're getting bullied, even if you feel like you're getting bullied, you should go to this is a thing that you can pay a certain amount of money for the service.
See, but I don't think we'll ever catch up to how I don't think technology will ever catch up to a kid's creativity when it comes to bullying.
No, dude, kids are pretty cavemanish when it comes to bullying, dude.
Bro, but now they have Instagram, bro.
Yeah, but it's very little creativity when it comes to that also.
But that's all it takes, right? The thing is,
so even online bullying, there is a separate section to this institute, anti-bullying institute,
but see,
where
no,
they help you deal with.
I'm pretty sure
you can hire a bunch of Russian bots. You can hire a bunch of Russian bots to completely obliterate them in the online
this
space.
This is how to DDoS your bully.
Do you have a bully problem? Do you have a bully online? Let's see how. Next thing you know, their Instagram account is down. Anyone who's bullying you online, boom, 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 boom. Instagram, obviously, the anti-bullying institute will come and inspect your case, see if you're actually getting bullied. You have to actually show proof that you're getting bullied, and then as soon as
you're getting bullied, you pussy. You lied to me, you little fucking
This is not. This is not bullying.
Go!
This is them expressing their opinion about it. This
You
is
were
not
the bully
bullying.
the whole time.
Yeah, so obviously, like you show. So this is my solution to bullying, where like through this institute, you're shown the right direction
But
of dealing with a bully.
Is it really bullying, or do you think it's the hierarchy that pisses them off? Because there is that hierarchy and it is inevitable, right?
Yeah,
Like,
among kids, right? Like you
Yeah.
put a bunch of dogs together, also that
Yeah.
automatically happens.
yeah.
It's like a very animal thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's frat boys, same deal, right? Like,
Yeah, even human beings in like
Yeah.
a work environment.
Yeah.
I think they build up a hierarchy on their own, and
Exactly.
it's a complex hierarchy where like you sometimes
Yeah.
feel like you might be over someone, but actually they're over you. But
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it's a complex hierarchy. But the hierarchies form regardless, and
Exactly.
kids don't know how to like deal with it on a complex level. That's what you learn as you grow older.
Yeah, and most of the time bullying happens because of attempted crossing of like lines
Yeah.
that are vague,
Yeah.
right?
Or just like if you're
Or
the
sometimes
weakest,
people are
you're-
dicks.
no, if you're the weakest, like the strongest guy has to prove that they're strong, right? So they're gonna pick on someone weak to show
Huh.
show everybody else that hey,
But see,
if you
sometimes that man is still not considered the strongest because
no, because there are kids who will start playing that complex hierarchy game
yeah,
in earlier itself, right? Like they play that game like they play a more grown
but
up game.
I'm sure that whole hierarchy thing is only like elevated to a whole new level with social
media, yeah.
Because now you have followers, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a shit, right? But I'm sure if I was a kid, I'd give a shit. Like, I'd give a major shit, probably, right?
Yeah. Hey, I give a shit too, dude. Our Instagram page isn't growing. Our one listener, please follow.
I'm pretty sure the one listener is like probably one of the only people.
It's crazy. But it's so much fun, dude. It's so much fun to look from the outside in. I would never want to be part of that
See,
situation.
and I think that is one of the things that like me, Vamsi, Surya like really bond because there are certain aspects where we all get very primal. Okay, so Vamsi is primal about like the pot, the pot and the women. Okay, Surya is very primal about eating and like mostly eating and shitting, right? Like, yeah, the motherfucker would just like he had a perfectly functional bathroom, but made it a point every day to come shit in my bathroom, right? Like,
See, that is not primal. That is just him being a cunt.
no, but like you know that he doesn't even register it. It's just like that is what he does.
No,
Like,
he just probably there's something slightly wrong with that toilet. So he was like, everything is
No,
perfect here.
it's just because he comes to my room and we take shots, right?
Yeah.
So, and after that, he doesn't want to go all the way back, so he takes a shit in my place. Like,
I miss those days, dude. Like, miss those days, dude.
and then
Fuck,
I am
those
primal
were the
about
days,
my
dude.
like standard of like living. I just need. I will barely leave the bed. Right? I am like you have to drag me places. I will not move. I am very like caveman found home. Caveman stay home. Right?
I
Like,
wonder what I am primal about. I don't know. I have like a mask over everything. Like I'm well masked up about everything. I never let the primal side out.
I think you are part of like the social squad sort of section of things, right? Like
Like you really like you have to catch me off guard to catch me primal.
no, like you primal is like there'll be like moments of primality, right? Like
Sometimes when I get pissed and like sometimes like that is like the only few times
yeah, like,
it has come out.
pissed or
But, like,
like
if you
or
catch me
at
at-
moments of extreme comfort, right, is what causes primality.
Oh shit. Yeah, so exactly.
Like,
So if you
it
catch
took,
me at
like,
home,
2 tabs of acid, we're all tripping. Surya goes to jerk off, goes missing for 8 hours, right?
what? Where does he go? Like where did he go?
It was in the mega. He went to his room. He was hiding under blanket, jerking off. At one point, Christy came into his room, thought there was no one there, but Surya was actually jerking off, hiding his face from Christy.
Christy, the senior.
Yeah. We come in. He's like, I've only been gone for like half an hour. No, I'm like, no, you've been gone for like 6 fucking hours. What have you been doing? I was jerking off. Like,
Yeah, so you can catch me
Primality,
yeah, you can catch my primal, like you can catch me doing like the most primal stuff, like if you somehow get into my house without me knowing. Like hide under my bed or something.
Hari has a primal mind. That's the one thing. It's very hard to handle. Like,
Now we're just shitting on people, dude.
but it's true, is it not? Like, if you could call anyone's mind primal.
Dude, I wish I was a little bit more primal though. Like I wish I was like a more, like about stuff, but I'm not.
I think when it like, if you need to like see like occasional like, but that's not primality. It's like the opposite, to be honest. Like, when there needs to be order in certain things, right?
Yeah.
Your method of execution can be primal.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I like to be in control, I guess, and that sort of goes into that whole primal thing where like I don't like to show my primal side because
I mean, I completely understand the wanting to be in control thing because I feel that, like, right?
because I know like how bad it could get very fast.
Yeah, I see, and for me, it's slightly my OCD shit, and slightly just me being like a cunt, right? Like, but like certain things need to be done certain ways, and like that's important to me. Oh, dude, you know what the Christmas special was?
Yeah.
That little bit of a WhatsApp call when Rahul was like, "I'll join." That's what it
He did not join. It doesn't take this much time to buy smokes.
I know, right? I mean, there is night blindness involved, so.
Dude, I genuinely think he just like forgot.
No, Dad's calling me upstairs to meet some stupid neighbor. I'll be back in a bit. Fucking hell. Fuck my life. Okay.
Okay, fine. I guess next podcast then.
Season 3.
Yeah, so that kind of goes into like a different question. Do you think OCD is actually like a mental disease, or maybe it's just people who can't
No.
deal with
It's
the primal side
it's
of
it's an actual mental.
no,
disease.
at least like small levels of OCD. Probably is people just scared to be primal.
Possibly,
people-
but like I'm not gonna be like OCD fake because
No,
OCD
OCD definitely
very
not.
real.
Yeah, OCD definitely not fake, but like people who pretend to have OCD. Like for example, me.
okay, no, like yeah, no, I get what you mean. Like it's like saying you're OCD.
Yeah.
When you're not
That-
really OCD. Yeah, I get that. Like even I'm guilty of that, right? Like like I'm pretty sure it's not actual OCD. It's
So
just
do you
like
think that is probably like imagine if you're the only person left on Earth. Do you think you would be OCD?
Yes.
Really? Like you're
'Cause
the only person left on Earth.
I
There's
do it when
no-
I'm alone here.
That is okay. Yeah. Maybe then you're just OCD. Dude. Maybe you are actually.
No, it's like it's like
When-
see, I know my mom. It's like my mom. Even if the whole world was destroyed, she'd fucking clean the house every day.
No, see, I think you're doing it because like you have other things to do, so you're building off like a solid base.
No.
Right.
See, like the thing
For me,
I
that
think-
is for me that is it. If everything is in order, I can build off it to do more things. If it's not in order,
for me, it's not that. It's like it's much more of like there are certain things I need to like occasionally like a thing will trigger me, and I'll be like, no, this needs to be done in a particular way. Otherwise, I'm not comfortable with the way it's done.
Dude, how long have we been going on right now?
I mean, this is the third recording. And this one is 77 minutes. It's okay, let's keep going on
Jesus
anyway.
Christ, dude,
It's okay. Christmas special. I would have hit 3 hours of this.
We're already like 2.5
3 hours.
hours.
Yeah, let's
2.5
keep
at
going.
least.
Let's keep going. Like, this is not gonna. This, I will not, like, let anyone listen to the whole thing except for me. Right? Like,
Dude, that
that's
is torturous. That is
Bro,
absolutely torturous.
Look, but I know there'll be at least one person somewhere that'll appreciate it because there's a dude called like Dan Carlin who puts out like 6-hour podcast episodes, and I've listened to like all of them, like all of his episodes, right? And like that's the sort of shit that keeps me going.
But how
through
much
train
of
rides.
that? How much of that were you asleep through?
Not much actually.
Then he must be an interesting speaker.
I mean,
Not this
no, I
bullshit.
will daze out a lot of the time too, but it's more like I have constant white noise that'll happen, like or
Yeah.
stuff that I can listen to people that I'm comfortable.
So for me, it's all like MMA podcasts.
Yeah. So sometimes you'll zone out and it'll just be words, right? And you'll look
Yeah.
and like, oh, it's been this much time. And sometimes long podcasts are good like that.
Sometimes we miss a lot of value also. Like
But
there's some actually valuable stuff
Yeah,
in these
but like,
podcasts that
you know
just
what?
miss on. But you
But-
would never be experiencing it either way if you are not listening to it. So it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Sometimes if you want to re-listen, you'd relearn some shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's how...
Just imagine re-listening one of our podcasts.
Bro, what do you mean just imagine? Do you have any...
I've done it. No. Like the first few episodes where I was inserting the pictures. I
yes.
was re-listening that shit.
No, but see, you are re-listening to edited audio. You don't get to... You don't have to listen to us when we... when we decide, you know what, let's stop. Let's take a break from the podcast and just talk shit for a while. But also bring up things relevant in the podcast.
Okay, so one more thing I wanted to talk about, like
Rahul? It's still going on. Click on the link. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still going on.
3 hours, maybe 3 hours. Christmas special. Let's go. Come in.
Holy shit. Wait, let me just, I'll just get
Yeah,
back
yeah.
home and just give you a call.
Yeah. Marathon. podcast.
Yeah, that is not gonna happen. He's gonna get back home and join the link. Lol.
Yeah. When he joins the link, we'll end the episode. But
We have more speakers in this forum.
wait, yeah. Is this a speaker or is there a fan on?
There is a fan on. Wait, let me turn it on.
I've been. My ass is a
Four people
swamp.
do, dude.
My ass is a swamp.
Four people without an AC.
My ass is a swamp right now.
Let me.
So
Yeah, we heard you the first time now.
no. Like I need to
This
emphasize
is the
that.
second time also.
So, Sugar Daddy, let me
Let me-
update you with the
Yeah.
current situation.
Yeah.
We have 3
Yeah.
recordings where
Let me
in the first-
let me light a smoke. Let me light a smoke.
Okay.
Dude, are you home alone even now?
Yeah.
No,
Otherwise,
not
not
exactly,
lighting a
but,
smoke.
I have
Independence.
come to a certain arrangement. Yeah, there's a certain arrangement.
Yeah. Oh, so the first section of our podcast was about Vamsi's arrangement, to be honest, because it was a recording where Vamsi was taking a shot in his bathroom while his dad was outside, and he was camping out podcasting until he had to go confront his dad.
Dude, he took multiple shots, dude.
Yeah, multiple dude in the bathroom. Can you imagine that?
Dude, but
So I was talking to him the other day. And he's like, there's a forest behind his house. So he goes there and like some 20 people just show up this movie. He's like a
Oh,
group
dude.
thing. I want to take there.
how are you speaking so fast?
I don't know.
He
Did
learned
I
how
suddenly get really
Yeah.
retarded
Now
and you
he's-
sound fast?
Dude, this is gonna make speeding up our podcast a pain, dude.
No, but he sounds electronically fast. It's not like naturally fast.
We have AI Rahul.
Probably the network.
Oh shit. Hey, wait, you guys talk. My mom's calling. Let me just do that. Don't disconnect. Keep it going.
Okay. Okay. So, Rahul, hey man. Dude, why is your net so bad, dude? Make it better, dude.
I live in a particular room. Because I live in a secluded area of town.
No, but you have Wi-Fi, no? It's like, you know what's happening right now? You're saying something, okay? It's cutting out for like a
And then getting
second,
sped up.
and it's getting sped up for the rest.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay, let me see. Is it any better now?
Not really, but okay.
How much now? I moved it to centimeter for just to feel accountable.
I mean, it's louder now. The sped up part is a little clearer. Oh man, you're gone now. Damn it. Before there was something, now there's nothing. Rahul. Rahul Cheta.
Is it better now? Is it clear?
Yeah, it's so much better. What happened? What did you do?
I just disconnected and reconnected. Minimum effort.
Perfect.
Yeah, the net
The
snaps
IT
in
solution.
between.
That is the
The IT
IT solution for everything.
Have you tried turning it on and off? It works. Shit, man, I forgot our pseudonyms. Fuck.
Beard,
we
sugar daddy,
Muscle.
we stopped
Yeah.
using it. We
Yeah,
stopped
oh,
using it.
really?
So
Become
we
mental
were
now.
recapping. We were recapping. This is probably going to be last episode of season 2.
Oh,
Of
fuck.
season 2. Of season 2.
I see. It's a new beginning, I see.
Yeah. It was 2020. A lot of things
Yeah, but
happened.
I think we'll record again in December. It's only November. I don't think this is the last episode. This is probably this second to last. Something like that.
Okay.
Fuck, it's my
Possibly last.
Yeah. Every episode is possibly the last.
Because who knows what tomorrow entails.
Oh, dude, that. But yeah, oh fuck me, dude. I'll have to actually edit this. No? Mad.
Yeah. No, fuck, Bobby.
3 hours. Good luck, bro. Good luck.
If I put this unedited, I will. I'll be able to see when people die. Like,
Dude, there's so much shit.
with our regular long ass episodes, people tune out like the hardcore. There are like 3 people who listen full episode. Okay, okay, I'll tell you the stats on our latest one. I think it was pretty short though.
Did we get any
no.
Patreons?
No, bro. You have a job, no? You become a patron.
Dude, I'm telling you, once you get the ball rolling, it'll keep rolling.
Yeah.
Like if they see that there's
We
one
don't have a
Patreon,
ball.
they'll be
We
like,
have like a block. Yeah.
Oh god, fuck all, man. Fuck. I'm been walking like a bitch. It's my birthday tomorrow and I have to spend it at home, man. Fuck all.
I was not gonna bring it up, like, but like,
Yeah.
you brought it
Just
up.
brought it up. Don't worry, it's all. I'm talking to myself here. Like. Slight
What are you
reassurance.
planning? What are you
Missed a
planning?
mad conversation with Sahil, huh? It would have been good to have you.
Oh fuck! What did you talk about this time?
The word
Nigga.
nigga.
Literally.
Oh god, fuck! Yep, I should have been
Okay,
there.
actually, you know what? You decide whether we air that episode or not. I'll edit it out. Okay?
Definitely air it. Definitely air it.
No, I think we should just add it.
There's
If it's a podcast, it needs to be a little dangerous.
I mean, yeah, it's a podcast no one listens to.
Yeah,
What the
it
fuck
needs
are
to be a
we
little
doing?
dangerous.
Bro, Alex Jones is online, bro. Come on, like this cannot be that bad.
Fair.
And the thing is, nobody else says that word. I think. Oh no, you dropped it a couple of times. But like I go like nigga, 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 nigga.
Yeah.
I drop it occasionally, not very often.
Yeah.
Like I say it to a point where it loses its meaning.
Yeah, for me, it usually happens as like a stronger version of bro.
No, in case someone calls you out on it, just be like Sacha Baron Cohen and say it's all for the liberal left. It's to bring out the worst in people and showcase it to the
in
world.
a weird way, we are like that. Right? That is what
Yeah,
we are
BJP
doing.
bro.
Yeah.
BJP bro, how are you gonna justify the censoring of Netflix?
Oh fuck, bro! This is where I'm seriously doubting my what do you say, leadings. This is where you draw the
How easy do
line.
you think it will be to start a movie theater?
That shows only porn. Like hardcore.
That can be one, like, that can be like
Pretty easy.
Because I don't want to clean up a whole theater, right? Like, you know what? You don't
Just,
want
just
to
make
become
it a
common. You want to become
bro.
rude.
Take an abandoned park and make it a drive-in, and then you're sorted. You show porn, do whatever the fuck you want, it's chill. No kids will come to an abandoned
what if we
park.
actually put porn behind a paywall? Okay. Get like all pirated stuff, but like you can't see it directly because it's behind a paywall, and like people who know pay for it. Like it should be like 2 rupees or 3 rupees.
You know,
you
On
can
today's
pay-
episode, how to get fucked by the judicial systems of the world.
Little stars and OnlyFans.
No, you host it in somewhere like
Except
Norway.
he's
or-
really counting on the fact that it's only fans who visit the website.
No, you host it in some
Called
server in
Communist
Norway or Finland or something.
Porn propaganda.
Yeah, no. So
you host it only in like Norway or Finland or something. So the Indian judicial system has no control over it. But you advertise it in India, okay? And it's all money that you pay by UPI goes to like the Finnish shell company.
Put it in the Swiss account, Swiss bank account.
No, it's
There are.
like it's like a bridge thing. Like you pay by UPI, you collect the money in rupees, and someone converts
We
it
should
to like
invent technology to pay Bitcoin via UPI.
Have you met Dawood Ibrahim? It's literally what he does. Except it's in dirhams.
And we pay tax on the UPI money that they give us.
Right.
In Norway? That's what it is.
No, see, the company is based in Norway, right?
Company is based in Dubai, bro. Company is based in Dubai.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
do
you don't pay
bond-
tax in Dubai.
No, you can't do the whole.
No.
bond in Dubai, no.
No. In Dubai, it'll be called Communist Stoner Propaganda Entertainment LLC. So that it's a limited liability company.
You know,
And then we have branches in the Nordic
job is
nations.
team up with the Chinese government. Okay?
Yeah.
We tell them.
Vegan
listen,
pod, huh?
Yeah, we'll do vegan pod. We'll put vegan pod.
Wow.
Whoever shows up, we'll send you their personal info for the indication.
Like you put hidden cameras and all that concentration camps.
So that they can be put into another
Chinese
concentration
Socialist
camp.
Party is what it like.
This is all national service. Damn, son.
If you take the first letter of every
If somebody from the liberal left,
it turns into Chinese propaganda.
Communist Chinese propaganda.
lol. Fuck all, man.
So,
Man, but the
Rahul-
left is taking over. Yeah.
What? Left is taking over where? In India? No chance.
I mean, in general,
No,
like all over the
India,
world, bro.
no chance,
We're
sir.
slowly descending. We're slowly descending into activist socialism. It's just sad. The conservatives are getting pushed back now that Biden has come into power. It's only going
Yeah,
to
but
get
that's
worse.
in the US. Talk about India, dude.
yeah.
Bro, everybody looks at the US. India has been taking on the US consumption patterns like crazy in the last 2 years, man.
Yeah, but then nothing can do.
Yeah.
Nothing can go against.
That's how it started out, Vishnu.
Nothing can go against Hindutva.
Let's see.
I'm telling you, that's how we get popular. We get struck down by some quote, and then everyone will listen. We'll get a bunch of money that we can't get paid with. Since we can now.
Suffering from success.
Completely
Drop a new album.
the government saying he's not related to the podcast, and you should believe it.
Hey, Rahul, do you think there's
Yeah.
anything that can happen in your life that would make you the Prime Minister of India?
What? That's a long stretch, bro.
Like,
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Can you think of a path in your head that might make
I really can't.
If I start living a fantasy,
Like if Vishnu gets like the whole IAS thing and then like puts on a squad and shit and then he calls like, hey, we need a face. I'll be like, yeah, cool, I'll be your PM,
call
guys.
Kuru, bro. Call Kuru. Kuru has eyebrows in his face. You can't fuck with that.
Mati. Yeah.
So you don't see yourself becoming the Prime Minister of India?
Yeah, I mean, I proposed one path, but that's been struck down very elegantly. So,
You snap so hard one day on DMT, you believe you are the Prime Minister.
Oh, you're back.
Prime Minister. Bro,
Did you see the Mike Tyson versus Roy
No,
Jones
man.
Jr. fight?
Who won? Tyson won, right?
No, it was a draw.
It was a draw.
It was a draw.
That's the most expected.
Damn, that's
No,
sad.
because-
Otherwise, you'd read
No,
about it.
No, so the thing is, it was like it was an exhibition match. So usually the person who declares the winner or the loser is the athletic commission, who is hosting the event, right? But this
Right.
time they said it's
an exhibition match, so there's no winner or loser, right?
What?
So yeah, so there is no winner or loser. So what the WBC, the World Boxing Commission or some shit like that,
Confederation.
commission, I think, WBC.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What they did was they bought like a
White blood
few
cells.
the former champions of WBC, and they're like they will judge the fight.
Oh God.
So the Athletic Commission won't declare it, but the champions will. And they were like, yeah, it's a draw
Lol.
because no one
So bunch
really
of guys
won.
basically fought, punched the fuck out of each other, but nobody won.
Oh, it
A
was
lot of
kind of
money.
fun, dude. Like it is just like this. It was actually like seeing couple of uncles fights.
Yeah.
Like both of them are like, sort of limping. They have bad
They
knees.
both look old, like it's like a dad. It's like a dad. Like we watched the Jake Paul fight, then dad's tuned in for the Mike
Oh
Tyson
man, but
fight.
it's just, fuck man, growing old is just sad, bro. I just went upstairs to like meet my neighbors and like they are like small kids. Came and like
Yo,
oh, fuck
oh,
off,
we talked about this already. But where do you stand on bullying?
So, fuck. Bullying. I think a little bit of bullying is healthy.
See?
But
That was the
Bullying
conclusion.
is
That was
not
the conclusion.
That's
we
my
came to.
conservative, bro.
That is where we that is like we all draw the same conclusion. Like,
No, so my
so
solution was bullying should be publicly shunned, but like, a little bit of bullying is necessary. It's
Yeah, yeah.
inevitable.
Yeah,
So
you-
my solution was make like a counseling anti-bullying center.
you know what you
where,
do?
yeah, where like
Beginning of every year, you shoot
eh.
one bully. Whoever bullies after that, no, they deserve to bully, bro. Like,
so my solution was people like kids who feel like they're being bullied, they go to this
they
institution.
go to the shed and then put down like the good little boy.
like, so this is the place where you bend over so that you can take care of the bullying.
What do you have behind your back? Oh, it's nothing.
I am behind your back. We'll always be behind your back. Punch your back.
He puts his head down, sees his mom crying in the corner.
I got raped in front of my mom.
So bring them.
Dad comes in with the
Bring them
rifle.
so bad.
Dad comes in with the rifle. It's time.
And the only
Okay.
is right, like such a way that you're broken so bad that bullying cannot affect you anymore. Like that's the agenda. That's the only realistic long-term solution to bullying. Break up really
Yeah.
bad.
So my solution to it was have like 1 second.
Oh, Sugar Daddy, have you watched Run?
No.
Okay. Movie about a girl with diabetes, some BP
I'm
thing,
interested.
and she's not night blind, but she is paralyzed. But it turns out that it's because of the pills the mom is feeding her, so she has to escape.
Yeah, so my solution was to like have an institution where you can go and you can express what if you feel like you're being bullied, you can go there. Like if it's physical bullying, they'll teach you martial arts. If it's like social media bullying, they'll hire a bunch of Russian bots for you, so you can DDoS your bulliers. Like, they'll give you like solid solutions to deal with bullying, rather than stop bullying. Like
Basically Batman, but in the 21st century.
rather than stopping bullying, which
It goes after
is
school.
which is like it builds character, like it teaches you how to
There must
deal
be,
with
like,
bullying.
there must be whole new like I wonder, right? Like there must be new dimensions to bullying now. Like I wonder what it is. Right? Like
We are bullying. So everybody sitting at home is just like we are bullying the fuck out of people online.
yeah, like this bitch won't stop poking me. Fucking gives me notifications every
On
night.
Facebook.
Yeah, you know.
I am getting too much attention.
Dude, man, but there's so much attention out there now. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, have you seen, like, I mean, since TikTok got taken down, the amount of new people who have joined this whole reels and all of that shit, it's just unbelievable, man. Like, people get so much clout on these platforms, like
Oh, dude, like
nothing. Like, they just literally
the
shake
amount
hands and
the
that's
thing
it.
is, TikTok gives you mad reach, but if you're looking for money, it's practically worthless reach.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. But then that's the whole point, right? Like, which means that if people are still doing the same thing, it means that they're just doing it for the attention, and that is just scary, because like imagine like 20 million people.
Yo?
Yeah. He's from
Hello?
the Stone Age.
Yeah. Rahul, why is your
Can you hear
recording
me?
at the Stone Age?
Yeah, now we can.
Yeah, now it's better. Oh, he left.
No, he left. He'll leave and come back. Come back right.
It was like a moment of clarity right before his internet died. It saw the light.
So me and Jim Benny have been talking like
On ours?
Yeah, I'm back.
why do you sound so sad, dude? Be happy.
Because my
to be
internet's in the Stone Age.
I thought it would
Like, it was just, yeah, I know, that's the last thing I heard, right? I'm like, why is there internet in the Stone Age? And I'm like, I was going to reply and then like it just got cut off. I'm like, yup, that's a very valid reply. Like, I cannot defend this internet anymore.
Touche.
No, but why is it in the Stone Age?
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is when I connect to this podcast, this happens.
So you remember that chick I used to date in third year?
Oh yeah, that chick.
Yeah, so she listens to our podcast.
What?
Bro, this is the synecdoche New Year of podcasting. We're talking about the same shit again. To us, people are gonna be mind fucked. Like, what? We listen to us and now it loops back.
With one
It's
more
a
extra
burning
laughter.
house. It's a burning house, Vishnu. It's a burning house. Oh fuck, dude. But dude, this is like very. I don't know how to take this information.
Yeah, she said it's boring.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Cool. But thank God she said that. I'll be worried if she actually liked it.
Like, yeah, no, your podcast is so engaging, would make me think someone has brain damage.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
she works with Nokia. All their products have brain damage.
Nokia still exists.
Yeah, my mom uses a Nokia phone.
If
Dude.
someone who works in Nokia says that shit is like fucking boring, it must be fire, bro. What was the last interesting thing Nokia came up with?
Yeah,
Fucking-
the Stone Age speaker.
Oh, fuck, dude. I let this other company shut down, man. I haven't heard from them in a long time.
No, they sold it to some Chinese company. Like China is buying up all the things.
Of course,
that Nokia
how
sells.
imaginative, how creative.
And adding value to it.
Chinese company.
They have so much money, dude. I don't know where all that money came from.
What are they building? What are they building? What are they building?
Those guys
Houses in China
don't
with
give
like
a
old
fuck,
Nokia phones.
bro. They'll fuck with their money system. They're not like other countries.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like, yeah.
See, one good thing about being Thai. Yeah, exactly. Like the thing about Chinese thing is that like they don't have the federal bond system. Then
Yeah.
like, they don't have fiat.
For us,
currency
we have
and
checks and balances, right?
Yeah.
Chinese like
Then
we
they
know
don't
what
have
checks
pumping
are.
as much money.
We
Yeah.
know what checks are. What the fuck is balance?
They like, in
That's
case
what goes.
there's too
That's
much
what
money in
goes down when I
circulation.
write a check.
So,
And like, I mean,
our currency, like, is our currency still backed by the
gold, no.
by
No,
gold? No,
it's not.
it's backed by Modi's ass hair. No.
Yeah. Exactly. That's why it's so important that Modi, he's growing his hair out now, right? Like he's growing a huge
Yeah.
leadership. So,
He's
you can-
growing it out everywhere.
I can imagine his hair
Oh,
growth.
guys, I'll give you guys an update.
Uh-huh.
The
About
swamp
Modi's
thing-
ass hair?
No, the swamping has moved over to the taint, right?
Nice.
And it is it's starting to creep up on the sack, right? Like,
Oh, God.
Dude, use it to jerk off, dude.
no,
Use
bro,
it to jerk
they're like
off.
wrinkly hands.
God, you are never.
Thank God this isn't a video
Oh, fuck.
podcast.
The camera would be
Yeah,
on
I
this
think
tier.
just you with an awkward face.
Yeah, oh no, all you get is crotch cams. You get to see my ass just get slowly more and more sweaty.
Dude, it's so pleasant here in Bahrain. Dude. It's like 22 degrees or 23 degrees now. It's like winter has started. I actually can, like I know enough people. So funny thing is, like I can get stuff delivered to my house now because most of the people running drugs in Bahrain are people from Kodoli, people from Katagal and Kodoli.
Perfect.
So like they are literally a call away. Like they will come give it, like I can get hash to my house right now.
Fair enough, fair enough.
It's actually insane. Like these people. Okay, I don't know if you should cut this out. I don't give a fuck.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's all in
Dude,
Minecraft.
yeah, it's all Minecraft. These people run hoes in Minecraft, and they basically make these drugs available to the host in Minecraft, so that they can sell it to their clients in Minecraft.
I see. So in Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Yeah, in Sharjah, right?
Yeah.
In Minecraft. The Minecraft map, Sharjah. There used to be a
No,
church.
Bahrain.
No, I'm talking about Sharjah.
Oh,
The
Sharjah
map.
Minecraft. Okay.
Yeah, Sharjah
Okay.
Minecraft. There was like a church where you could go and there would be some some real niggas hanging out. And you could
Real
get
Minecraft
hacked.
niggas.
Yeah, like real, Endermen. And they'd sell you hash that looked just like them, bro.
Oh, that's a good stuff.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of shoe polish, a little bit of everything.
No, it was good stuff. It was actually like clean stuff.
Oh, okay. Right.
But like,
Okay.
yeah, black.
Ah.
A lot of them run hoes, but that happens.
Hey, sugar daddy.
Ah.
Do your parents respect you more now that you have a job?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Basically. I have lakhs in my bank account, so they're like, yeah, man, like now I can buy food from outside and like shit like that. They respect my personal space and shit more. Big deal.
What? They respect your
Yeah.
personal space more now that you have money of your own.
Yeah, I mean like, yeah, I mean basically, yeah. I mean earlier like, you used to get shit to when you were just like sit around in the house or like do random shit, or when I'm like on calls all the time and stuff like that. But now I have a job, so like I'm like, yeah, I have a job.
I can do all that
They are
and be
like,
like,
Fuck
I have a
you!
job.
Fuck you, mom! Fuck you, dad!
Yeah, I have a job. I'm in the middle of a pandemic, so yeah, I got it without any
What
endorsements.
is furry pedo porn? It's a job.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
And like we had like put out a word to a bunch of
So
my
done,
actors
dude.
and stuff. Not for
Like,
Yeah, oh, sorry.
You can feel your
I'm
like.
so done of talking.
Yeah, you can just feel
Ah,
your
yeah, I can
eyes,
imagine.
bro.
I'm so
Yeah.
done of talking.
The entropy has increased
Listen,
over
you got
time.
exercise break. I got a little talk with mom break, but that was a talk.
So, in between our podcast, an elliptical machine got delivered to my house. So, I went for like 5 minutes, did like a quick 5-minute workout and came
that was
back.
my piss break.
And I was teaching my mom how to use the elliptical machine. It's so funny, dude, to watch her use the elliptical machine. She's tiny, first of all. She's smaller than me. So, she's tiny. And she's fat. So,
Wow.
elliptical machine.
Wow, the premise of your Baba jokes.
The self.
Self.
I mean, it's not a joke if it's the truth.
It's funny because it's true.
The evolution of
It's
humor.
not funny because it's true. but but seeing her is funny, dude. On the elliptical machine, trying to use it.
Oh, dude, I found a place that has both the shawarma.
Oh, man.
Both the shawarma, oh fuck. Only in Kerala, bro. Only in
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That is something you will not say anywhere.
Damn, you said
Dude, it's just
shawarma,
sad, bro.
man.
Kerala's so much good shit, but then like we can't get people to stay here because of the stupid fucking commie government, dude. Sucks balls over here, man. Fucking 7 o'clock, everybody closes shop and goes fucking home, and they sit and watch the stupid Marana TV series like dumb fucks. Fucking sheeps, man. They keep boasting that oh we are most progressive
Oh, no,
state in the country and all that bullshit.
did you see the Kozhikode? Like that, there was that picture in Kozhikode. Did you see about that?
What picture?
So there was like a wall art in Kozhikode where kids came and took selfies. You know these loading people? You know these commie loading
Yeah.
people?
Yeah. No cool people.
Yeah, no coolie people. Yeah, they basically first they put a poster over it, okay? Then they painted over it. It was like a really nice picture on a wall, like a random wall in Kozhikode, and became this big thing. It became the news
God,
about
man.
it. And they're just like, oh, ഇവിടെ കൊച്ചു പിള്ളേരൊക്കെ വന്ന് എന്ന് നമുക്ക് പറയാൻ പറ്റാത്ത കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ on the news, dude. It's so funny. So super funny.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Man, these are kind of people everywhere, dude. Everywhere in the state, like.
But guys,
this kind of
realistically, like, does the very idea of making a TikTok kind of make you cringe? Like, even if it's good TikTok.
Not really. I would enjoy it.
I can't judge it because like I enjoy good TikToks, dude. Like
Yeah,
I live on
exactly.
that shit.
So do I, right? But like, it
Like
takes a
vines,
certain-
right? Like vines.
Yeah,
No,
the
like,
same
it's a
energy
lot-
as wines. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
it takes this certain amount of like it's all about the level of self-awareness, right?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what makes it.
Yeah.
Like,
But see, what I get pissed off is like when you find all of these adolescent teens come and just like like take off their clothes and just jump in front of the camera.
yeah, no, fuck that
And
shit.
they
I
think
don't
they're
know that-
empowering themselves. That's what pisses me the fuck off, dude. Anything else I can deal with apart from this kind of shit.
No
dude. Like, it's so annoying.
Oh, Rahul, let's Cynic
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Let's Cynic New York. No, we're Cynic New Yorking the fucking audience today, dude. We talked about pedophilia before here. We're looping back.
Dude, I can't do this.
I know
anymore.
exactly what you're talking about.
No, Muscle, come on.
No, you
stay
don't.
Strong. Stay strong, Muscle. We can do this. They're at
So
132.
we had a whole section about pedophilia in the beginning of this podcast.
Yeah.
And how did that go?
Oh god.
I'm inviting you to go to the loop, bro.
No, so it got to like what is the age of consent, right? And like like.
Okay, so yeah, I'll ask you the same. I'll ask you the question again.
Okay.
So is a 50-year-old dating an 18-year-old more weirder than like a 20-year-old dating a 16-year-old? Or more or less weirder? Like, what is your opinion? Which is more acceptable? Which is more acceptable is the question, yeah. Not weird. Like, weird is very subjective.
Bro,
Which is
can you
more
say that
acceptable?
again? Can you say that again? I got cut off in between. I heard till
So-
is a 50-year-old dating an 18-year-old.
A 50-year-old dating an 18-year-old
Yeah.
or a 20-year-old dating a 16-year-old? Which is more acceptable?
20-year-old dating a 16-year-old.
Really?
See, that
Yeah.
was my point too.
I would
But,
say the other thing.
Bro, because see, like at the end of the day, all of these are just fucking games that we play with labels, right? Like, who the fuck decides, man? Like, by the time you're 18, then you have another like 10 organizations who come and tell you, oh, your prefrontal cortex is not developed until you're 21,
I mean,
and
that
then
is
you
a
can
fact,
take decisions.
right?
It is. But then do you make the legal adulting age to be 21? Like, see, the only question is at what point do you take responsibility for yourself? And I
yes,
don't see that.
yes.
I don't see
So-
that being the case. Even when you're 23, you see fucking douchebags all around the place.
Personally, I do genuinely think that if we were to try people as minors until 25, I think
Yeah.
we'd end up with less serial, like.
True that.
Offenses.
But then see, take the other case, an 18-year-old dating a 50-year-old, right? Like, most
No,
people
but
do it because
according-
it's a trend, right? Like
I mean,
otherwise.
a sugar daddy, right? Like
Exactly. Like me having been in this for a while, like I can assure you that none of these things.
being a 50-year-old getting
Diabetic, sugar daddy, I can tell you. but I mean, like seriously though, like I mean. Like people, they say they're experimenting with their sexuality and all that, and empowers
No,
them.
can I
and all
take that? Can I take that one step further? Okay, we heard your answer about 16 to 20 with the 16-year-old has the same, like the relationship is probably the same level of mature. Now we have assumed that the 50-year-old is a man. What if the 50-year-old is a woman and the 18-year-old is the guy? Like if the role, like the gender roles are reversed. 16-year-old dude with a 20-year-old woman,
like
or
I said,
like
I'm on that side. Look, I still think 50 with 18 is more acceptable than 20 with 16.
see, it feels more acceptable when the 50-year-old is a woman, right?
No, in both cases, I'm fine.
yeah.
Like I'm fine with the 50 and 18, more so than I am with the 20 and 16.
It's such a difficult question, dude. Such a difficult question to answer.
Because consent is a very touchy topic.
Sorry.
Yeah, and see, at what point do you
'Cause-
say somebody has consented, right? Like, say you go
Yeah,
into a
like,
party,
that's
you
that
get
whole-
drunk.
I mean, that's the whole like, oh, I'm not making her suck my dick. It's
Yeah,
just-
exactly.
But like, it'll be just very beneficial if she sucks my dick right now, right?
Yeah, and-
who
and
knows
the-
what it will do for career? Right?
Exactly.
But you don't have to.
But that's the thing, right? Like I know people who have gone and fucked their bosses. Almost they've gotten pregnant and they had to get rid of the kid without the boss knowing. And over there also you have the same
Wait,
kind of
you know
age
someone
difference.
like that?
Yeah, I know someone like that, and it's
Yeah,
pretty fucked up.
Explain further.
Yeah, but wait, like the point I'm trying to make is like, see, like this person, they had gone to like intern or something, and then this happened, and blah blah blah, and they had to end up quitting the job and all of that. But then the age difference was a huge factor
did
over
you
there.
ask did you ask why they did not tell their boss that this has happened?
Yeah, because that's the thing, right? They are not responsible enough for themselves to be put in such a situation, so they freak the fuck out. And the first reaction is to not tell anyone and deal with it with nobody getting to know about
I mean,
it.
you're overwhelmed with guilt, right? Is usually
Exactly. And you'll also obviously at some point think like, what the fuck was I doing? Am I responsible for myself to be making these decisions in the first place? So at what point do you draw that line, right? Like you can definitely clearly see people in that 25 also being equally gullible, right? Like it's just a question of how
people
mature
get
are
scammed,
you?
right? Yeah.
Yeah, and that is where, but then again, when you put that as the bar, then suddenly it becomes extremely ambiguous, right? Like
Yeah,
who
exactly.
decides? So which is
Like-
why you need a set limit, which is why you draw a line at, okay, like
18,
people
right?
at
18 for
18.
now.
Yeah, exactly. And in that respect, I get your point, Vishnu, that like, yeah, anybody above 18, it's legal and it's doable. But then if you were to ask this like on a, what do you say, a philosophical level, then neither of them are the right answers, I would say. Like, I mean,
Exactly. Because like it comes down to the whole thing of consent, right? Like at what point of time is it really you making a decision for you? Because like if you abstract it to a certain level, you can say there is never consent.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly. It's just situations keep happening, and the whole thing about consent, to be fair, is just so that you don't get discriminated, right? That's the only real value that consent brings to the table. Otherwise, like man, like
Yeah, like,
it'll also become extremely difficult if consent goes overboard, man. Like in corporates there is a rule that you cannot look at somebody for more than a certain amount of time. Did you know that? Like even if you're in a fucking meeting, you can't. You're just supposed to stare the fuck away. Especially in US and all. Yeah, it's corporate HR etiquette.
If the person's like the opposite gender or like
Only
anybody?
in the opposite gender.
oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah, and then now to make things complicated, you have
Make sure to
other
stare at
genders
cocks.
as well.
I will
Yeah.
stare at people's cocks.
Cocks.
Yeah.
Dude, it's messed up.
Like I will not break eye contact. I will stare at the
With
tip
their
of my
cock.
penis.
Yeah. No, I mean like dude, like Jordan Peterson had a great point about this. So he was like, why if like women are so up about all of this, there's no they're not supposed to have any sort of sexual languages in the workplace, then why do they wear makeup or wear heels or wear tight fitting clothes? These are all sexual signaling.
Exactly.
Biologically speaking, like evolutionarily speaking, these are all sexual signaling. Why else do they do it? And when you ask the why question to them, suddenly they'll be like, oh, it's their choice and blah blah blah.
It gets deflected to you shouldn't objectify.
Shouldn't objectify, exactly. And I'm like, dude, but just go with me over here. Just try to answer this question,
exactly,
why?
right.
And they'll have no answers. Because it
look,
clearly is what
like,
it is.
Yeah, exactly. You looking sexy doesn't mean that I only see you as a sex object. It just means
Correct.
that you look sexy.
Correct. Yeah, and so I mean, like, is there a solution over here? Probably not. Like, I mean, this is not the solution, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I mean, people going about and putting laws on top of each other to, sort of tame people to be in a certain
to an
way.
extent, it is important, right? Because like,
Agreed.
you
Agreed.
need to prevent that exploitation, and I think children
Agreed.
are probably the easiest things to exploit, right?
True that. Very
But that line between when a person is a child and when a person is an adult is still a very blurry line.
Yep, that's true.
Like ideally, we should all have started smoking weed after college,
Yep.
after being
That's true.
educated.
Yep, that's true. But then, like, see again, like, at least in my case, I can say for sure that, like, while I started smoking up, like, I was reading up a lot on this stuff, and I think all of us did.
But that doesn't change. Look, I personally feel like it has fucked with my memory. Like I feel the effects of like.
True that.
Yeah, like I started this pretty young, and like I think because of that there is a certain amount of dependency I have on the substance. Right?
True that.
It's not a physical thing. I don't feel physically ill, but I have the cravings, right? And this probably wouldn't have been as big of a problem had I started later in life.
And it probably would have too, you never know.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
see, the thing is, what weed does is it brings with it a lifestyle.
But
right?
see, but not just that, right? It's the fact that like you are kind of while you're building your sort of character, like you infusing a certain substance into your daily routine. Like we all like smoke weed, we all like smoke. It's just part of that routine, and we've inculcated it as part of our routine. And I think now I am much less likely to do the drugs I probably would have been more likely to do in first year or second year.
That's true. I agree.
Like,
I mean,
the same amount of information.
That's true, man. But then there are so many variables there, right? Like there's so many, like me for that matter. I wasn't even doing much of chemical drugs or anything like acid and stuff. I was. I mean, in the sense, so I used to do a lot of meditation even before I joined.
You're on the same level. It is like you were a good sportsman boy in school.
Yeah, dude. But then, like, see, I came to college and I was into it for the psychedelia, like all out, right? Like let me tell you how I came into it. Like the first, like I used to do a lot of meditation and stuff earlier, and used to be a sucker for physics and like the nature of reality and your mind and all of that kind of stuff. Still,
all that shitty, cringy 13-year-old shit.
And dude, I was so deep into it, and I was making a lot of progress, right? Like I was not one of those hippies kind of people. I still am not. And
it's weird.
I'm the kind of guy.
I vibe with the hippies. But I'm more conservative than that.
Correct.
In my personal.
Because see, bro, I wouldn't go and say to someone that, hey, we are all one, and without good reason for it. Like, I'm somebody who wanted to figure out what this whole consciousness and all that.
We are all one when we're tripping on acid, and I feel the vibe. We are all one.
Yeah, dude, ask Aravind, right? Like that day he was here.
Aravind is hippie.
Yeah, right. And like, wait, the thing is, we were here and we popped X.
He is like the most flower child.
Flower child, yeah. Yeah, but then, bro, like that day,
we shattered Arvind also.
This is the second time.
Second time this is happening.
Oh dude, this is the Synecdoche in New York episode.
Yeah, just
I feel myself dying.
It's crossed the same time.
You guys notice I went and took a piss and came.
Yeah. I'm not talking about it because I'm like, he needs a bit of a break. Bro, I became sober over the course of this podcast.
Fuck. Yeah, but what was I saying? I forgot. Fuck it.
Hurry, Flower Chan, we're not hippies.
Oh yeah, right. So he was here, right, one of the times, and we did ecstasy, and we were fucked, and we candy flipped that night, and we were fucked. And he's like, he does physics, right? So he knows his physics also. So I'm sitting down with him, and I'm also crazy into physics, and I'm also crazy into this whole consciousness element in physics.
I think
And
I think we converge at certain points about
We
our
do.
hippie
That's
beliefs.
where I was getting to.
I know for a fact, me and you converge with the hippie ideals of music.
Oh yeah, dude. That's what I was coming to. That's what I was getting to. Like in the sense that like when you have these conversations, you keep seeing these mutual intersections, right? Because see, like at the end of the day, like I would say even like Vipin or Vishnu, all y'all like you're all intellectuals, but not in the sense that you go around with a teacup and
They're not like they're not like
yeah. You're not that type of intellect. But then like
they're
when you
not
start
intelligentsia.
talking, correct. When we start talking about things that really matter, right? Like we talk about things that matter to us, probably not to somebody else. We don't give two shits, but then we talk very clearly about things that matter a lot to us, and we can really connect in that sense. And like the strongest thing I've seen is that we've been able to communicate. One second, the strongest thing.
I think the fact that we can put across our views, right?
Exactly.
And keep it separate from the person.
Exactly, bro. Think about like good you brought about music, right? Like think about the first time when we jammed, right? All of us came from extremely different backgrounds. Vamsi didn't even play guitar at that time, right?
And I know for a fact we all agree on this nodal idea of music. Of this, we've talked about this, right?
Yes,
we have different terms about this, where it's like a single note and from whence everything comes
out of it, right? And it's like it's a call and response, right? Like you put out something and then you process this and then you add on to it and then you just keep
this is like
building
prime
this.
hippie. This is prime hippie definition. We can go from here to like, oh, we are all one. Let us join hands and I don't know, like have
Exactly. And that's the problem. That's the problem that I've seen. That people start with the heighter. They start with we are all one instead of explaining the stuff at the bottom. Like I literally did EEG scans. I did like an entire fucking project on this shit to figure out how the fucking brain works on different states that it tunes into. And like my whole interest in psychedelia basically spiked because I could see, dude, like the things that like
for me it's all just personal experimentation, right? I do a fuck ton of I do high doses of psychs.
Same.
For my own thing, and I will give people psychs who I think can
Same.
handle that shit.
The problem is, and this is exactly
all of this is Minecraft, by the way.
Correct. Correct.
Minecraft.
But then this is what happens. Like this is where this is exactly the difference that I wanted to draw, like between us and a lot of other people who do it as a party thing.
I think the difference between us going to Kode and a preppy CS con going to Kode is that we go to Kode because we know that we want that
space and that vibe.
Yeah, exactly. We want that set and setting for the drugs. They think that if they do the drugs in that set and setting, they're gonna get the trip.
Yeah.
Right? Like some sort of transit, but it don't work like that, right? Like that's the point. Like they go
and at the end of the day,
and they'll pretend like, oh yeah, I have gotten enlightened now because I saw the back of my hand move for like half a second. Right? Like bitch, I was a point in time when I couldn't get off my bed. And I'm not enlightened. Like I was a fucking like book for like a good minute, and all my friends were killing me, but I'm not enlightened. How the fuck are you enlightened by seeing your hand move on like half a gram of shrooms that I can probably have for breakfast and write an exam on, right? Like
exactly my point.
Psychedelic experience are you expecting? Like
man,
to pretend.
That's a problem. Pretense, right? Like everybody's just trying to pretend to find a niche for their own, right? Because they have outsold originality.
Yeah, and I think in a way, in our group, we kind of shit on people who fake it, right? Like like for us, if we're getting shit faced, we get shit faced. We may pretend not to be shit faced, but if we pretend to be shit faced, we are looked down upon.
Yep, exactly. And you can easily know if somebody is pretending to be shit faced.
Little bit also, like we look down on people who get shit faced and then forget who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also good. That's also that's another important thing, right? I mean, like another thing I feel like I've never like been
substances as an excuse is such a stupid argument.
Oh yeah, I've never been in that place.
If you forget who you are at any point, we look.
You look down. You look down upon, man. Stop. You probably shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, I'm not doing salvia because I know, like, it's not a good thing for me to be doing alone. Like, it's probably not one of those things because it makes me like it fucks me up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But like something chemically doesn't click. Right? So I shouldn't be doing it.
No.
Like, but be responsible.
And that,
Right?
that's
I
the thing.
know. At
And
the end
that's
of the
the
day,
thing.
when I do Saturday, it's still
These are all avenues in your own mind that you need to figure out. It's like, you're put into a new setting that you have never explored before, and you need to. And the least thing that you need to have when you go into that arena is some amount of, what do you say, self-integrity, right? Like, you should at least know who the
Grip
fuck
on
you are
reality.
before you go and experiment. Exactly. Unless you have that, you don't do it. I mean, like, people doing it just so that they can go and tell someone else that, hey, I did this and so I'm cool, I'm better than you. Like, that is the biggest problem. Like, that's not the,
exactly.
like how the shamans say, right? Like, this, treat it as an entity, treat it well, and it will treat you.
Yeah,
Like,
you need to respect
really
the
treat it with some
substance.
respect. And
Yeah.
exactly, and otherwise it's going to like fuck you over, like in ways that you would never imagine possible, right? Like, because it can rewire your brain, man. If your brain doesn't work for you, if it like works against you, then you're gone. Like, there's no escape from that. Like,
Yeah,
as simple as that.
Like, the worst thing that can happen is you fucking yourself over. That's like the most
Exactly.
common thing with drugs, especially psychs.
Yeah. And like, there's so many people I've known like who say that, bro, acid is like it fucks with
Crazy.
me. I keep having BTs
Yeah.
and stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's probably because you're not at ease with yourself.
Exactly, there's probably something in your brain that is like a block.
Yep.
Right.
And it's trying to, and every time you're trying to get rid of this block, it's just coming and reinforcing itself on you.
Block, yeah.
Yes. Yep.
It's
And that's
half
what
the
is keeping
problems-
on.
Like even with Saturday, right? I know I'll do it. Like I keep talking about how it fucks me up, but I know I'll do it if I want to do it.
We need to do it
Yep.
very soon, dude.
I know it'll happen again. But like, see,
Can we make it happen soon?
I mean,
When are you coming back?
yeah.
Probably. Ayyo.
Oh, dude.
Okay,
Okay.
dude, I'm done.
So
I'm
no,
done.
wait.
I need to go eat.
17 more minutes. My food will also get here. We'll stop. Okay.
Fuck your shit.
Dude, come on. We're almost 17. 17. Come on.
There's nothing to talk about.
We've gone this far. Okay, let's end it properly, at least. Okay.
If you made it this far,
If you made it this far into the episode,
you are an
please
absolute
ping us.
faggot.
Yeah, dude, like, what the fuck? How did you get this far, dude? Like, ping us on our Instagram page, because you obviously have no life. You can be in charge of our Twitter if you want, right? Like,
It doesn't exist.
yeah, if you made it this far, holy shit.
We will send you money.
We'll send you like $5
like
on UPI.
like hold me to it. Hold me to
Really
it.
think
I'll
you're
send you money.
retarded? Really think you're retarded and you require financial support?
Yeah, you need this money.
Okay.
Please, this money.
So with that, I think
Yeah.
it's time to finally call it an end of an episode. This little section is 155 minutes. There are 2 other sections. Holy shit, is this a Christmas or Thanksgiving special? We gave you way too much. Oh fuck. My throat hurts. Legit.
No. How does